This time on Kim's Rude Awakenings.
You've got bugs in this house.
Bugs, bugs, and more.
Bugs.
Oh, yikes.
Will this family care enough to fix it?
Kim, I'm quitting.
Or will Kim and Mike call for extermination?
This is a tough family, so...
You hold on, give it a good smack. Ooh.
The ultimate queen of clean, Kim Woodburn, and lifestyle expert Mike Shalou are on a serious mission. Their goal? To identify and confront messy and disorganized families and bring some sanity back into their lives and homes. This time, Kim and Mike take on the Taw family. Dad Cameron, an IT specialist, Mom Catherine, an English language instructor, and their two kids, 10-year-old Colbert and 8-year-old Christopher.
Get up, come on. Let's help. The state of my home is chaotic and it's so messy. Living like this is quite stressful.
Mounds of junk, Hell's own kitchen, and piles of laundry all make the Taw's unwanted guests feel right at home. Those guests? Bugs. Lots and lots of bugs.
There is bugs, insects around the house, and that bothers me the most.
Dad Cameron's solo effort to stay on top of the bugs and the mess is a losing battle.
Get up and help. Come on.
If I can wake up, I'll help you. I just want to be relaxed and be lazy. I don't like to clean.
Are you gonna do the dishes tonight?
No, I'm so tired, honey. Let's do it tomorrow.
If my spouse or my family member is not taking initiative action, it actually makes me more angry.
Absolutely no drawing again to any wall.
I'm not that good at cleaning. And I'm lazy.
I already started the other load. Come on.
I'm tired, Cam.
And much like his house, Cameron's marriage is becoming a disaster as well.
Yes, I've seen them argue about the mess because every time they get frustrated, they're like, oh, we can't find this, we can't find that.
I need some help. I need a solution. I picture myself in a year or two in this messy house. I don't think I can take it.
So he's called Kim and Mike for a rude awakening.
Come on, Mike. Get on that.
Good morning, Taw family. We hear your house is full of disgusting bugs.
You have no floors. They're full of laundry and trash.
We're here to stamp out your bugs, clean up your house.
And hopefully mend your relationship.
This is your rude awakening.
I'm confused.
All right, let's go.
Good morning.
Good
Taw
morning.
family.
Yes.
Welcome to our warm and cozy home.
Some welcome this is, isn't it?
Yes.
Now, we walk in here before we even got through the door. This is dreadful. Don't
Try to be ourselves.
Yourselves are untidy slobs. Is that what you want to be? Slobs!
And this isn't normal.
It's not normal.
Kim, let's go see the rest of this house.
Yes.
Get
Okay,
in, move,
come on,
A lot of
go.
words for you. The way you smile
God,
and
what? Kim,
smirk all
don't
the
trip,
time.
darling. Oh my gosh.
Oh, look. You call this a kitchen? It may be a joke, but it's not a joke. This is dreadful.
But their chronic untidiness is the least of their problems.
You've got bugs in this house. You've got ants. You've got cockroaches. Have you any idea why you've got them?
We are very clean.
Are you happy to live in with all these bugs?
No.
You've got to be honest. If your dad's asked us to come in, he must be quite sad at this, mustn't he? So you prepared to work with your dad, and you.
I can't do it.
Why not?
Just tell him.
Yes, you do,
Just
honey.
tell
No,
Cam
no,
to
no,
do
no,
it.
no, no. And this is
He's
affecting
the
your
man of the
relationship.
house.
This is affecting the relationship. He said, she said. Oh boy.
Now.
Enough. Let's see the rest of this house.
Right, come on.
Let's go down here. What is going on down?
terrible.
This
It's
is
terrible.
absolutely
No, this way, this way.
appalling. This is not a family room. What is this, laundry everywhere?
How can any human being
Oh
survive?
my
No,
gosh.
this is so cozy. You can
Cozy?
just lie down and
What?
help yourself.
Well, you know it's stopping, don't you? Because we have come here for a mission to get you all tidy.
You have a vacuum buried in here, too. You know, vacuum the clothes?
Oh, we're vacuuming the insects.
So you think it's fair for your children to crawl the floors to look for clothes? You can do that.
Our family, so
This is the Ta
this
family.
is the way we are.
No,
yeah, the
no,
Ta family.
no,
We
no,
go
no, no.
everywhere,
Shh.
and we go.
Kim is speaking.
You know, you're not taking the situation seriously, and that worries me.
I just confused. I don't want to do it.
And the situation isn't much better in the so-called games room.
This is supposed to be a games room? How are you supposed to play a game? Is this a ping pong table under there?
Wouldn't you love, boys, to bring your mates in to play ping pong?
Yeah. I had my friends over, but not a lot because my house was so dirty, so we had to go to their house.
But you've got to help us tidy, give some stuff to charity, throw some stuff out. We'll get the place lovely for you.
Great, Kim. Can you do it for us and we can sit back and relax?
Oh,
You hold her, I'll give her a good smack. Oh, God.
don't listen.
And I'm a gentle soul.
I know. This is a
Tidy and
disaster.
Stop your nonsense.
Enough is
Oh, do you know
enough.
she's hard
Kim,
work?
don't get upset,
Do you know
please. I
she's
don't
good?
want you to
This is one of Kim and Mike's toughest assignments yet. They need to teach the Taws how to tackle their mountain of laundry, declutter the kitchen, get rid of the bugs, and get Catherine and the kids to finally help Cameron with all the work.
There's no doubt in my mind that there's love in this family,
I think so.
but there's no communication.
You do that relationship. I'm going to sort the bugs out in this house.
Oh, disgusting creatures.
Absolutely.
And what else were you gonna do?
Well, I'm going to teach them to get all the muck off their walls. They've got crayon all over the place. And generally sort...
There's a bug! There's a bug in my
Oh, get out, you big sissy.
First on Kim and Mike's list for the family, get the bugs out.
I have seen bugs, and I don't like it. I don't even know how people can survive with it.
The kids complain, Mom, like, I'm afraid. I said, it's okay. Just throw them outside.
Kim and Mike have a close encounter of the creepy, crawly kind planned to scare Ma and Pa Ta straight. This is their wake-up call.
You two are going to pay a price today, aren't you? Under all your washing, in your kitchen, cockroaches. Oh, yikes.
No.
Please get fully clothed.
You take this so lightly. No, it's not. It's horrible.
And we're concerned about your kids.
Coming up, Ma and Pa Ta bug out.
Close your mouth.
Kim, careful. You okay?
How can any human being
Oh
survive?
my gosh.
The Ta family live in a disaster zone. Their marriage is in a state of emergency.
Get up and help. Come on.
If I can wake up, I'll help you.
And to top it all off, they have a bug problem of hazardous proportions.
Are you happy to live in with all these bugs?
No.
But with their next lesson, the bug issue is about to get worse.
It's time for you to pay the price.
The Ta kids are tired of living with bugs, and with Kim and Mike's help, they'll show their parents how it feels to be so intimate with insects.
Into the Valley of Death, Road the 600.
Come on.
I find this very romantic, actually.
And they're lucky these bugs look a lot nastier than they actually are.
To use the bravest out of husband and wife. Close your mouth.
Oh, get him on him. Oof, oof.
Right, go on now. Now stay still and close your mouths.
Now there'll be no more bugs crawling around your house anymore.
These things that repulse you, so if you don't like them, don't have them anymore. All right.
Have you learned your lesson?
Have you? Right.
Yes. I learned that we have to seriously think of cleaning the house. This is a good lesson. It's for us and for the kids too. Han, we have to do it. This is serious.
No, it is extremely serious.
And enough is enough.
Bugs. Not nice. Not nice.
Now that Catherine has had her wake-up call, Kim is gonna give Ma Ta some tips for dealing with her six-legged squatters.
Cockroaches.
Cockroaches.
Oh, I can't.
hate
I
them.
tell you why I've got a deep jar. You can use raisins.
My favorite.
Like feeding a chimp. Now,
Thanks, Mom.
we break up the banana, and I'm going to smear it around here as well. They'll smell it. And they'll climb in.
Yes.
In they drop. Munch, 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 munch.
Yes, okay.
But now we don't want them to get out, do we?
Yes, no.
Right, so you take Vaseline. So, oh my God, when they get in here, they're going to have a rude awakening, my dear. All dry, in they go. They'll fall over.
Yeah.
They might even get stuck halfway down. Who cares?
Yes.
They'll get down to the banana. How could those cockroaches get out of all that thick gump? And then when there's
No.
loads in there, do you
Yes.
see, you put the top on.
Yes.
He.
Here
In
goes.
the bin, suckers.
That's great. I learned a lot of new stuff.
You know, I'm not just a pretty face, you know.
Your big eyes scare me, Mom. That's it. I'm going away. Leave me alone. Never think about that. It's that easy, and it's the thing that you can get it from the store, and it's cheap.
With Kim's bug trap in place and the bugs on the run, Cameron and Catherine turn to another sore spot, their communication skills.
If this continues, I think maybe the family will break off, and the boys will have a broken family.
Looks like Ma and Pa Ta need a serious relationship rescue.
Morning, my two new beautiful students.
Morning, sir.
Welcome to Relationships 101. Do you love your husband?
Yes.
Do you love your wife?
Yes, I do.
Now, do you respect your husband?
Not really.
What do you mean you don't respect your husband?
I don't think about his feelings.
And how does that make you feel?
Sad.
Did you hear what he just said? Now, do you respect your wife?
Yes, I do.
In order for your relationship to move forward, there's a key ingredient that is missing here, and this is what I think is the biggest problem in this household. The word is communication. Communication. Write that down.
I'm about to say that.
You were about to say that. Oh, of course you were about to say that. This is going to be the top family communication task chart. Everyone's name is going to go in here. And then everyone in the same color as that name, they're going to have the task and the chore they have to do on each day. I want you to do the basic things you need done in this house.
Okay.
Dishes, laundry.
I need a maid.
You need a maid? You need a maid.
You have to be a maid.
Okay.
Have to be.
That's it.
Your wife is not your maid.
All right.
Class is dismissed. This
We
is your
can't do
homework.
without you.
Shush.
This chart is really great, like because we never think of that before.
I think if we keep up to the decision that we have here, I think that will be perfect.
So this will be our family model, clean as you go.
With a new family chart and a motto, Cam and Catherine get down to some serious cleaning.
Oh, Kat, you are collecting so much junk. Like, do you need this?
Nah.
Christopher and Colbert, on the other hand, have been using their time to indulge their artistic side. Kim's having none of it and is showing the boys how to remove their unwanted masterpiece and suggests a new canvas.
Now, children, this is disgraceful. You're too old to be doing this now. But I'm going to show you. If you want to draw on something, have fun drawing each other's faces. It washes off easily with soapy water and a washcloth. You're not damaging anything. Let's see how artistic you both are. Oh, Lord. Stay still for him. Stay still for him. Quite clever, you know. Turn around, let's have a look at you both, you boys. Oh, with his glasses, it's gorgeous. Oh! What's it look like? Forbear, stop looking at yourself. Don't be so vain. What point am I making to you boys? Now, I'm going to show you. This is hairspray. Let's loosen it, my love. Let's loosen it. Crayon is extremely hard to get off, and lacquer is very sticky. Lacquer is pulling the crayon off the wall because it's sticky. Now, this was an extremely bad wall. I've gone from here, and it's lovely and clean. This is an awful thing. Promise you'll never do it again.
I promise I won't do it again.
Good boy.
Kim taught me about drawing about walls that it's not good because it takes all our effort to take it out. Even though drawing our face is not right, we still can wash it though.
It's back to the kitchen for Catherine, where Kim will help her deal with the excess dishes that create Hell's Own Kitchen. And another tidy excuse for not cleaning up.
2 sets is utterly sufficient for a family.
Only 2?
2 sets of crockery and the cutlery. And the more we clear out, the quicker you're going to be prepared to use your dishwasher, aren't you?
It's true.
That's all chipped, isn't it?
This is going away, yeah.
Come on, I've got a surprise for you.
Kim, Catherine, it's time to get rid of the dishes.
I hate dishes. Yes, get rid of it.
Up, safety first. There we go. Safety
Stay here.
first. It's out with the old, in with the new. Go, Pa. Okay, let's go. Yes!
dishes, whole bar.
Do you know you're putting years on me? Get in here.
Get in the house.
Years.
Coming up, it's a long road ahead for the Taws.
I'm going to quit. Kim, I'm quitting.
The Taws are on the road to clean, but it's been a bumpy ride.
You have to be a maid.
Your wife is not your maid.
But Catherine's not getting it either.
It's great. I was thinking to use it whenever I don't feel like washing dishes. Just, and then throw it.
But Kim isn't ready to throw in the towel, so she gets Catherine cleaning the proper way, starting with the kitchen.
Don't put hard food in there.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Stack, stop. Just keep me talking.
That's one load down, but there's still a few dozen loads to go when Kim and Mike make the Taws face their mountain of laundry.
That laundry pile has been there for a few months.
This has gone far enough, all this, hasn't it?
Laundry does not belong on the floor. Laundry belongs in a laundry basket. You wonder why you have bugs?
Take it to your rooms. At least we've got this floor cleared.
Watch out for the bugs.
Come on, come on. Attack the job.
Oh,
Now watch what you're doing. You've got to take his eye out.
watch my hair. We're leaving you to it.
Good boy.
Good boy.
I can't carry it. Kim, help me.
No.
Now Kim teach us how to handle it together, so
Can't do it anymore. I'm going to quit. Kim, I'm quitting. You do my job.
Even though Catherine may be struggling, the Taws have been given the tools to tackle the laundry, trap the bugs, divide the chores, and clean the kitchen. But will they be ready for the final challenge?
Taw family, this is your final challenge. Those floors are gonna be so squeaky clean that you're gonna be able to have a picnic.
You're going to be able to eat a meal off your lounge floor. Now, we've taught you the tips. We've shown you what to do. We've given you a fight with the bugs. Now, fill that dumpster. Get out. Come on, I'm coming back. I want everything done. The playroom done. No dishes. The bugs out.
Let's party.
Shh, stop. You are a chatty Cathy. Get in there.
Get in there.
Get in there
Giving me
now.
a headache.
Get in.
Let's help.
No, go. Bye. Go back to work. Go back.
I've got to seek a new career. They're putting years on me, you know.
I'll say I
It's not worth it. It's not. Come on.
The Taws now have their final challenge to turn their house from a bug-friendly breeding ground into a home clean enough to eat right off the floors with their family and friends. Cameron and the boys dive right into the challenge. Catherine, on the other hand, doesn't even know where to begin in this family-created chaos.
I find it's very hard because I don't know where to start. Sometimes I feel like, how to say, crying or whatever because I'm just confused.
I know Cassie wants to help out, but because she doesn't know how or doesn't know where, so that put her in a very difficult situation.
Cameron is determined to help his wife Catherine focus on the task at hand, the games room.
Let's go through the stuff and see what need to keep, what need to go.
One of the big jobs will be clearing the clutter by getting rid of what they no longer use.
It's just my personality. I never throw things away.
The memory on every different ages, so we can't keep them all. Oh, need to go.
There's less than a day left, and Cameron desperately wants his house clean for their guests. But Colbert and Christopher are starting to crack under the pressure of their newfound chores.
Get there! I'm checking it.
Okay, Cole, can you
first.
go back to your own room?
No!
Let's cool them down.
Why?
Yeah, the boys seems like not participating well. They're just playing along and resting in the room. Yeah, at the moment I'm disappointed.
Coming up, with time running out, Dad needs to lay down the law. But will it be too little, too late?
You're not leaving the room until you're done.
The Taws are in the middle of their final challenge. They need to turn their bug-infested house into a home clean enough to eat right off the floor.
Going along, but looks like still more to come.
To get this task done, all of the Taws have to be involved. But right now, the two boys, Christopher and Colbert, have fallen back on old habits.
Do you know what to do? So that box, unwanted item here. You're not leaving the room until you finish all of it. Same instruction to Colbert. You're not leaving the room until you're done.
At least Mom is staying the course.
Catherine is keeping up very well, and she's mainly is in the library. I mainly do it in the basement. So, whoa, what's this?
Clear our room.
That's the boys. They're in gears.
With a little encouragement from Dad, the two youngest Taws are back on track.
Next will be the stove.
The whole family is finally working together, and it's not just the junk leaving the house. The bugs are on their way out as well.
Never expected this stressful. It's lots of hard work.
And they hope all that hard work is paid off as Kim and Mike and all their family and friends arrive to see the house.
Oh my gosh, it's full. No. The whole house has been emptied into here. Wow, come on.
First up, though, the Theater of Shame.
This is the Taw Family Theater of Shame.
We never want you to forget this.
Look at bugs. More bugs.
Don't want to say. Horrifying.
This would be your kitchen.
What was once a dirty, disgusting kitchen that attracted all sorts of creepy crawlies has become a clean, livable space the Taws will be happy to share a meal in.
Laundry.
It's unbelievable.
The living room that was once so cluttered with laundry that you couldn't see the floor has become an inviting space fit to entertain friends and family alike.
There's your basement. Not much of a playroom.
The basement, formerly a forgotten no man's land of old and unused stuff, has been transformed into rooms Christopher and Colbert can be proud to entertain their friends in.
You've done your work. You now do your play.
Show off that house.
Goodness me.
Oh, this is
Come in, folks.
a fresh, functioning kitchen.
This is so lovely, it really is.
The Taws have passed their final challenge with flying colors. Time to eat, right off the floor.
Having friends over with a clean house, with organized, that feels great.
Everything is done, it's tidy, we can sit back, relax, have a home that we can really invite friends over, relatives over to share.
Yeah, so next time you can come more often.
You told me you're good.
Well, I think me and my brother can use the basements more often because it's a welcoming room and you can play ping pong.
It's nice to see you two together, eating on the floor because it's so clean you can.
I think our job's done here.
It's been lovely meeting this family. No, stay
Yeah,
there.
stay there. You guys stay.
I never disturb you.
Cheers to you two. Thank you very much.
It's been lovely meeting you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Finally, we have a clean, tidy home.
No more bugs.
This time on Kim's Rude Awakenings.
I can't do it all myself.
Mama's little slackers don't like to clean.
I work. I don't have time to do that. I'll be as ignorant as I want. I can't deal with it and stop caring.
And Kim and Mike are here to snap them out of their messy little worlds.
How can you live like this?
You and your brother are the biggest slobs I've ever met in my life.
I want to kick them both out of the house. That's how angry I get.
It's disgusting, and it's stopping now.
Domestic diplomats Kim Woodburn and Mike Shalhoub are on a serious mission. Their goal? to identify and confront messy and disorganized families and bring some sanity back into their lives and homes. This time, Kim and Mike take on the Nichols. Dad Mike is retired, Mom Linda is retired and on disability, and they have 2 grown kids at home, Chris and David.
I need help with this. I need you guys to pitch in. I can't do it all myself. My place never looked like this, and now it looks like this. The boys do nothing. What we need is less garbage.
Nothing in here is mine.
That is a fallacy, and you know it.
Chris and David are 2 strapping young men who act more like overgrown children and come up with a mess of excuses to not help their parents.
It's just looking around. I can't deal with it, and I just stopped caring.
Me and my brother Chris were never really taught how to do anything. Probably could have if we really wanted to, but we didn't want to.
I think they see it. Mom doesn't do anything, so why should I?
Linda's arthritis severely limits her ability to clean. And Mike has taken charge of battling with the boys, but he's failing miserably.
Get in my room. Don't be ignorant. I'll be as ignorant as I want.
I'd rather not do it, so I'm just not gonna do it.
I've given up. I just can't keep up with it anymore.
I want to kick them both out of the house. That's how angry I get.
Linda has one last hope, so she's called Kim and Mike for a rude awakening.
Good morning, Nickel family. You're living in squalor. Chris and David, you're both capable men in your 20s, and it's time you help your parents out. Nickel family, this is your rude awakening.
Nichols family?
Yes?
Kim,
Mike, Kim, you sent for us, didn't you?
Yes, we did. We need you.
Please, dear.
Let's go.
Come on in.
Oh my gosh.
What is the problem, dear? What is it?
I tried to keep up with the house and the family, and I couldn't anymore. And they don't help. They say I don't do it, so why should they?
What do you do for a living?
I'm a janitorial technician.
Oh, please! You're about to get the pink slip if there's anything to go on. What do you do?
I'm an engineering student.
Oh, you know.
And the reason why we don't help out Mom and Dad is because we're...
Not having enough time.
Don't talk rubbish. You're not little boys anymore. It's disgusting. And it's stopping now. Don't muck around.
Just calm down.
All right.
I think we should see the house.
Oh, yes. Let's now visit your bedrooms.
Oh.
Linda and Mike have definitely surrendered to the mess the boys created, and their own bedroom reflects it.
This is the,
You think it couldn't get
Hold
worse?
on, hold on. I just don't understand. Do you both actually sleep in this bed?
No.
What? But you're married.
Yes.
And where do you sleep?
I sleep in the living room in the chair.
Why? What?
Over 2 years.
Why?
Because I can't get to that side of my bed.
You're throwing away good years here, girl, aren't you? We're here to sort you out.
No more negative energy in this house. Let's check on their sons.
Let's go.
Thank you.
All right. Chris.
Look at this.
Chris. This is your bedroom? Do you think this is a livable bedroom?
No.
Do you actually watch that screen?
I try to.
You watch this. Get out, you untidy devil.
Kim and Mike's nerves are about to be stretched even further as they inspect David's room.
Oh, in the name of the heavens.
You and your brother are the biggest slobs I've ever met in my life. Aren't you a janitor? Don't you clean for a living?
Yes.
What hours do you work at this job?
8-hour shift.
So what about the other 16 hours in the day?
It isn't that simple.
I think you think we're simple.
Now, rumor has it you also live in the basement?
Yeah, I took over the basement.
Now, does the basement look like this?
Yes, but it's not all mine.
All right, let's go.
You don't seem as if you're even alive. You are alive, are you?
I am alive.
I want to see this basement.
Come on, love. You're 20 years of age. You've got the energy of a snail to you.
This is the world's biggest garbage can.
Now look, this is a Nutters family, and you're all hoarders.
This is unhealthy living. What is this?
I work. I don't have time to do that.
Kim.
Put it down, make me sick.
Kim and Mike certainly have their hands full with the not-so-shiny Nichols. They'll need to teach Chris and David how to take responsibility, get rid of their stuff that's taking over their parents' house, change the entire family's pack rat ways, and get Linda out of her chair and into the bedroom.
Each and every person in this family is a hoarder.
Oh, absolutely. They don't really want to get rid of it. They want to, but they don't want to make the effort themselves. That worries me, you know. What are you going to do?
We need to get Mom and Dad both into that bedroom, and we need them to clear it out.
Look, I don't think Mum's well, but I'll say this to you now. She could be doing more, and the father as well. Now.
If we do get that bedroom cleared out, I promise to get a little bit of magic back in that room, if you know what I mean.
Yes! I've always liked young men, me.
You're not my type, Kim, clearly.
You know, you think you're it, don't you? But you ain't all that! Come down here.
But first on Kim and Mike's agenda is to slap some sense into these slacker boys by giving them their wake-up call.
Gentlemen, do you understand why we are here? Your house is a mess, and you are to blame. True, Mom and Dad?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes?
I'll agree with that.
You're both in full health. Your parents aren't, so you're going to pay the price.
Coming up, Chris and David have messed up their parents' house for years. Now Mom and Dad will make a mess out of them.
Rise in the kisseroo.
I need you guys to pitch in. I can't do it all myself.
Men, children, Chris and David have taken over their parents' house.
You're not little boys anymore.
The boys have made a habit out of turning their home into one big filthy mess. Time for Mom and Dad to get their revenge by making a filthy mess out of them.
All right, let's begin. Come on, crack that egg. Yes! I want mustard. Mustard. Get it everywhere. Pay that price. Feel the dirt.
Are you feeling the pain yet?
Yes.
Are you feeling the pain?
Yes. Get it in there. You having fun? That's what I'd like to see. Mama's on a roll.
Rise in the kisseroo.
I love you dearly.
Yes.
It's so cool.
This is what your house smells like. This is what your house looks like. Your house can't look like this anymore. Lesson learned?
Is it yes, or do you want
Is that
more?
a yes or a no?
What about you, Dave? And watch what you say to me. I'm gunning for you. Have you learned your lesson?
Yes.
You're fit and healthy. You should do most of the cleaning. Are you prepared to do this, Mother and Father?
Yes.
We'll be back. You little tykes. Your mother's in her element. Ma, how do you feel, Linda?
That was fantastic.
Oh, do you want to do it again?
Oh, no.
All right, go on. Your parents have had mercy. You stink.
The boys did need a lesson, and I'm so glad I could help in it.
And I still think revenge is sweet.
We're gonna clean up ourselves in our house. Starting now.
Starting now, Chris is gonna learn an awful lot about cleaning, and it begins in the bathroom.
That's all feces, you see. I've got sandpaper. This is a 600, a very mild one. Now, you see you've got pee-pees and dried feces on here. My mild sandpaper, no scratches, is 600. Under here, getting it all off. Oh, by Jay, it's coming off. Do you know, when I get feces off a loo, it's been on for years, it cheers me up. And if you clean this toilet regularly, it won't happen again, love. There's no other way, my love, you can do it.
How do you avoid all the copper from turning green?
You want plastic covers, a plastic seat. It's hygienic, and you shouldn't have a wooden seat in your house. I'm sorry, it's the truth. Nothing I can do about that.
Toilet seats, definitely plastic. No wood.
Now, get on your knees. I love a man on his knees, you know. Get the sandpaper and scrub underneath. I want to see you get rid of it. Can you feel it moving? You're getting any pieces in your hands. Did you get down there in the bowl? Mate, do this bit here that's showing. There is the beautiful, beautiful. Look how white that is. Would you smell down that toilet now?
Would I smell down it?
Yes.
I think so.
Go on. You should be able to eat your dinner off your bowl of your toilet. If you can't, you're dirty beggars.
With Chris sorted out in the bathroom, Kim moves on to the next smelly task, David's bedroom. She'll teach him how to tackle one of the more odorous elements polluting his room.
I'm going to put a lovely, fresh fragrance on your mattress. I've got here bicarbonate of soda, baking soda, okay? It's a natural deodorizer. And all I'm going to do, it is so simple, it's ridiculous. I just rub it in, lovey. I would normally leave that on about 15 minutes. Right? Now, you see it's a jolly good vacuum of yours, this. Ha, ha, ha. Not yet have I finished, I'm telling you. I've got here potpourri. This is just a very pretty light tea fragrance. Isn't it lovely? All I do, I grind it quite small. I'm just going to rub all these in. I know it sounds awfully silly, well, you think, isn't she mad?
I actually had no idea that a mattress needed to be cleaned.
Well, look, the body perspires, and this does go through a bit to the mattress after a few months, my love. I'd leave that on another quarter of an hour. Isn't it lovely? Isn't it smashing? How fresh is that compared with the other end?
This one's better?
Yeah. That mattress smells almost brand new. I'm going to leave you to it, but I do think it works.
Green tea. There's a very big difference between what it was before and what it was after the potpourri. Overall, it smells and looks good, better.
David finishes making his bed fresh and fragrant. Then Kim and Mike call on the whole family to learn the delicate art of decluttering by helping to reclaim Mike and Linda's bed.
If you look out the window, we specially prepared this big chute. Till we get this clear, can't get the house clean. And if there's anything good in there, our boys will sort it and take the good stuff to charity.
Okay. All right, here we go. Let's start with this. Feel the power of letting it go.
Let's get loads done.
A book. Go. Go. Out.
That's my Christmas tree skirt.
Wait a second. The Christmas tree skirt is in the bed?
Don't ask questions, dear.
The Holy Bible.
Oh,
Bless this family. Not out. We don't need to get rid of the Bible.
I'm sorry, Lord, about that.
Yes, amen.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
It's my clock.
It's a clock.
Can you fix that, Mike?
Yep.
Did you just slip?
Oh,
It fell. Go.
go.
Not my bra.
Not the bra.
I mean, I thought my knuckles were big. Who's having my job? Biggles. But it does.
Oh, that stays.
This box? Wait a minute.
I gotta show you bonds from 1918.
Wow. They should be in the bank.
Well, why don't you take them down?
Where's the
to
bag for the bank? Whoa! Whoa! Kim.
What is that? What is that on my
Marshmallows.
They
Oh, they're
We
well
can go.
gone.
Those are mine.
Well, they shouldn't be in here then, should they now? How long have you been accumulating this stuff on this bed? There's honey, thank you.
That's right.
I've seen a lot of stuff coming out. It's the most I've seen in the last decade come out.
That's it. We're done.
That's it! What happened in my bedroom was a miracle.
It gives you an inspiration for the rest of the rooms to do the same thing.
This is a beginning to an end because there's so much more in this house that needs to get done.
The Nichols have made a great start, but there's still lots to learn when it comes to clutter.
I'm still trying to figure out who this mess belongs to.
I can blame you for everything.
But how did it get here?
Some of these clothes have probably been hovering around in limbo for...
But how did it get up here into the living room?
That's not me.
Not mine.
If the boys could give just some help, take some of the load off Mike. They know what to do. They need to get off their duffs and do it.
Chris, we've done you a favor. We don't want your mom and dad to feel that pain and agony anymore that you just leave all your stuff lying around the house for them to pick up. That's got to stop. So Kim and I have done you a favor.
Coming up, it's a father and son face-off.
Don't be ignorant. I'll be as ignorant as I want.
The Nichol family household is overrun with dirt, junk, and bad attitude.
I work. I don't have time to do that.
I want to kick them both out of the house.
So Kim and Mike are here to give these bad boys a serious adjustment.
Have you learned your lesson?
Right now, Chris will learn another lesson about leaving his junk around the house.
What we did was we went around the house and we gathered all of your things and put them in your room. Why don't you show, Kim? Go on, look in your room. There you have it.
That you have no choice now but to tidy that room. Because if you don't, you can't go to bed, can you? That's your choice.
Yeah.
What is it stinking there? Now, what are you going to do? What's your choice?
I guess I'm gonna have to tackle this.
Well, we don't.
No.
don't-
Well, be a man about this, and we need you to tackle this today.
Yep.
Now, we'll leave you to it, all right? Couple of hours? Come on, play the game. Let's go.
And get your brother involved, too.
Have a nice sleep.
The floor or the bed? I'd pick the bed.
I'm definitely a pack rat, I'd say. It's just been a lifetime of collecting stuff, and I could tell you right now, I want most of it gone.
While Chris begins clearing the clutter out of his room, Mike helps Dad get his newly cleaned out bedroom ready for Linda to sleep in for the first time in over 2 years.
I want to make this room a haven of love for you and your wife.
Well, make it a little frillier for the wife so she wants to come in here.
What about like some candles?
Absolutely. She is absolutely crazy about candles.
We need some nice sheets.
Okay.
All right? I'm thinking like the 600 thread count, Egyptian thread count type sheets. And what about some potpourri?
Absolutely.
We'll get that smelly stuff kicking in here. You know, make this room your sanctuary. I'm leaving this in your hands. She's not gonna be sleeping on that recliner anymore.
I hope not.
I'm trusting you. It's all about you and your wife.
Okay.
The love is there. We just need the magic back.
We'll do it.
All right, go back to sleep.
I'm looking forward to spending some time in my bedroom with my wife.
But there's still miles to go before they sleep. The boys seem to be stepping up. The family is attacking the clutter, and Linda is out of the chair and on her way to the bedroom. But are the Nichols ready for the final challenge?
Nickel family, Kim and I have given you all our tips. But now it's time for your final challenge.
How long since your family have seen a clean, lovely home?
My grandchildren have never seen my house clean.
So do you think they'd like it tidied
I
up?
think they would love it.
Now it's time for your final challenge. We want you to have your entire family over here for a family reunion in a clean and spotless home. This is your final challenge.
We're up to it.
All right.
We'll do it.
My problem is, will they do it? They have got to do it. I do not intend to lose the battle. I never have, and I'm not doing it now.
But Kim and Mike's final challenge is creating some battles.
I threw out your friggin' styrofoam.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
You're
sir.
a f***ing idiot. Get out of here.
What do you need it for?
I spent 16 bucks on it.
On the styrofoam.
Did you throw the rest down?
No, those are the only two I can find so far.
Good.
What do you need them
Go
for?
touch it.
What do you need them for?
You touch it again, I'm done.
Yeah, there's a lot of friction in this house between the brothers, and you start talking to them as kids and tell them to clean, and they put their backs up and you don't get anything out of them.
I feel like they're trying to take over my area, and I don't like that at all.
He's not cleaning, he's looking through all the paperwork and everything. At the rate we're going, he's going to be here till next Christmas, never mind this Christmas.
Because I'm not going to do it any other way. There's nothing you can do about it. Get in my room.
Don't be ignorant.
I'll be as ignorant as I want.
This is the trouble that we run into all of the time.
Coming up, with time running out on their final challenge, Mom makes a last-ditch effort to get David back on track. But will it go off the rails?
I could cry right now, David.
Mike and Linda were fed up with their messy house and their messy kids.
I just can't keep up with it anymore.
It's disgusting, and it's stopping now.
Kim and Mike have been working to help this family shape up and grow up, and they presented the Nichols with their final challenge, a family reunion.
My grandchildren have never seen my house clean.
But at the rate David's going, with less than 1 day left, the grandkids might have to wait even longer.
Don't be ignorant.
I'll be as ignorant as I want.
David's definitely got to let go. He's got to learn to get rid of some of the stuff. He clings on to things that should just be thrown in the trash.
And he will do it at his own pace.
And his pace is, it never gets done.
We're trying to get this thing done. I realize that this is your stuff, and you need to go through it.
Right now, we're looking to clean up the place.
One by one isn't going to do it.
I've been trying to help out around the house, but looking after my own stuff as well as everybody else's is just too much.
We need to clean. We don't have time for paper by paper by paper.
I completely agree with you.
Oh, I could cry right now, David. I didn't think going down that hall and into David's room would turn out very good. But just like that, he agreed with me.
I was disrespectful. I was ignorant. I was definitely not doing anything that I was supposed to be doing. That's changed.
I love you, David. I love you too.
With just hours to go, David finally realizes the error of his ways and now joins the rest of the Nichols in their push to clear out the excess junk before welcoming their family to their clutter-free home.
I think the house is looking a lot better, probably the best I've seen it in several years.
And that's a good thing, because the clock is ticking and Kim and Mike are on their way. But before Kim and Mike and all the Nichol family arrive, Mike has a surprise for Linda.
Ooh, smells good. That smells good. All I need is the wife now. So I'm set to go.
Oh, my. I love the candles. The potpourri.
I just put new sheets on here. Feel
Ooh.
Romance will have to wait, because everyone has arrived to see the house, but not before they witness the theater of shame.
Just in case you're tempted to go back to your old ways, you need a reminder. Come on, Mike.
This is the theater of shame, and this is what Kim and I walked into. The dungeon.
If they panned down, you'd see the floor and all the garbage.
And the molding food.
The basement, formerly a room so crammed with junk, dirty dishes, and refuse that nobody besides David dared go in, has been transformed into a space that all the Nichols and their family and friends can enjoy.
Oh, this would be your kitchen.
You're not very impressed, are you, folks? Not that I blame you.
The kitchen, a room so overrun with extra dishes, bags, and junk that you couldn't even put a plate down, has been transformed into a room the whole family can share a meal in.
The master bedroom.
The master bedroom.
The love den.
The master bedroom, a room so messy and cluttered with junk that Linda slept in a chair for over 2 years, has now been transformed into a boudoir fit for fantasy and escape.
Great transformation. Bottom line is, family and friends, everything has changed in this house.
And it's party time.
And the party begins with the tour of the Nichols' newly cleaned house.
Wow, what a difference. Unbelievable.
It is wonderful to have the kids and my grandchildren over today.
Oh, holy mother of God. Oh, the crap's off.
It was disgusted before, and now it's like a brand new home.
Cheers to you all.
Yes, cheers to the Nichol family.
Absolutely
Nice
smashing.
work.
Well done, Nichols. I'm
Absolutely.
very proud of you.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
I noticed it when I woke up this morning and I wasn't waking up and standing in crud, that I was happier.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye, take care. Let's mess this place up.
I heard that.
She's in that bedroom again, and I'm enjoying it. I'm glad she's beside me.
This time on Kim's Rude Awakenings. The Kenny family is suffocating.
So why do you kids aren't dead?
It's disgusting.
Last year you didn't shampoo that, you liar.
This is the house of poop.
Between dog poop, filth, and mountains of garbage,
This place is a biohazard, you dirty beggars.
domestic diplomats Kim Woodburn and Mike Shalhoub are on a serious mission. Their goal? To identify and confront messy and disorganized families and bring some sanity back into their lives and homes. This time, Kim and Mike take on the Kennys. Marion is a single mom who works full-time and has 3 kids at home: Ryan, Siobhan, and Seamus.
Go and clean your room.
Siobhan, shouldn't you help me?
No, you're gonna take a bag and you're gonna go down right now.
I'm so embarrassed to have friends over to my house to go red and get all kind of angry at my family.
And by family, Siobhan means specifically Ryan and Seamus, her able-bodied brothers who have turned dirt and sloth into a lifestyle.
I try to help out, but I don't think it's really that good.
As you can see, my room is a complete disaster.
And that's a problem for Siobhan, who plans to trade bedrooms with Ryan and take over the basement.
Siobhan needs more private space.
And so it's great for her to be moving downstairs, and she'll have her own bathroom and things like that.
But that isn't happening anytime soon.
She thinks that she's the queen of the castle, so to speak.
They're lazy. They just want to play video games, go on the computer, and play sports.
This baseball-loving family's house has become totally foul. And as much as Mom Marion would like to help, multiple knee surgeries have kept her out of the lineup.
My knee is done in by the time I'm off work, so I come home and, like, I can't even go to the grocery store to get groceries because it's just not possible.
That leaves 17-year-old Siobhan all on her own when it comes to keeping the house tidy.
It's disgusting.
Especially when the family's 3 dogs make an unhealthy habit of letting loose all over the house.
Those 2 dogs, oh yes, it's like an animal house. Kids and dogs.
You ask us to do something, but when we ask you to do something, it's the complete opposite.
Because when I ask you to do something, you return me and, oh, can't you do it for me?
Siobhan's become overwhelmed by a filthy house that directly contributes to the family's health problems.
All of us have asthma. I'm on 4 puffers. Basically, I can have an asthma attack any second of the day with heat, dust, molds, anything.
Now she's come up for air and has called Kim and Mike for a rude awakening.
Ready?
Yeah, I certainly am.
Let's go.
Sure, I can smell this house from here, can you?
It smells bad.
Morning, Kenny family. Kim and Mike here. We hear you're living in a pile of dog doo-doo.
To say nothing of all your dirty washing and your garbage, you are living in a biological hazard!
This is your rude awakening.
Move, watch yourself.
Hi. Hello, my love. Well, you sent first, didn't you? Kim, Mike.
Family's in here.
Let's go. Oh my gosh.
I'm walking in this house. The smell's not good. Siobhan contacted us because I believe the only one that does anything is this girl. Now, you've got a bad knee, haven't you?
I do. Yes.
But it takes you to work every day, that knee, does it?
It does.
And brings you back home.
It does.
But it doesn't stop you from doing everything, surely.
Listen.
Lazy mummy! Why do you do nothing, Ryan?
I do. Actually, Kim, I'm the angel of the family. See my halo?
Oh. There's laundry all over the house, there's pee and poo everywhere, and there's garbage everywhere.
Seamus, why hasn't it walked outside?
Because I don't want to.
You don't want to. Now, if this dog pees on my shoe, I'll boot him right up the fud. Don't even think about it. This place is a biohazard, you dirty beggars. You don't think all this dust and poo is giving you asthma?
We have a lot of work to do, obviously. Let's see the rest of this house.
First up, Marion's bedroom.
Isn't it delightful?
It's lovely.
Okay, wait a second. And you sleep in this bed?
I do.
We have a carpet that looks like it's been hit by, I don't know what, but you have vacuum cleaners here. Do you use the vacuum cleaners?
We do. And they're actually shampooers.
Well, they've not been using many a year now, come on.
No, they have been.
And just, steady the buffs, dear.
No, we used them
All right,
last week.
When did you? A week ago, you liar.
Oh, no, Kim.
Get out my way,
This
get
is
out.
so gross.
Oh. Oh, God.
Just get
Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
Don't be sick. This is
You
not...
no more shampooed that lot. Last year you didn't shampoo that, you liar.
Marion, this is the house of poop. Get out.
Okay,
out,
leaving.
please. This is all a bunch of lies.
A house of poop is only as strong as its foundation. Time to hit Ryan's room in the basement.
How do you sleep in this stinking hole?
Dump. It's a dump.
I don't know. I'm used to it. But Siobhan lets the dogs down here, and they do their business, and I'm not down here sometimes.
That's dog feces, isn't it?
Yeah, but I wasn't here when it happened, so I didn't know about it.
How could you kids hope not to have asthma? Thick dust, dust mites, God knows what's under here. It's no wonder you kids aren't dead.
Let's go inspect the rest of the house.
Take a look.
You guys stay down here and do something.
Start tidying, will
Start
you please?
doing something. Don't touch the walls. Don't touch the walls.
Next on the filth tour, Seamus's shameful digs.
More washing.
More smell.
What's with all this laundry on the floor?
That's where I put my clothes.
Why don't you put them away?
Too lazy to put them away.
You're too lazy. You know who you take after, don't we, your mother? Yes, yes. Get out. Who wants to look at this room any longer?
Ugh.
Oh, shameful they are.
Kim and Mike have seen the filthy evidence. Piles of junk and poop, mounds of laundry, and utter laziness have turned the Kenny house into a giant health hazard. But before they can get to work, they need to clear their minds and the air with a spot of tea.
This must be the stinkiest house we have ever been in, ever.
What do you expect with pee-pee and poo-poo from the dogs? It's gonna stink, isn't it?
And then you have laundry that just flies from the ceiling.
Do you know what worries me though, Mike? And it does. 4 out of 4 have got asthma, right? I'm gonna show you something. Asthma people can suddenly have a bad attack. Their chest heaves. It simply heaves. It does.
Kim, I can honestly say I have never seen your chest heave.
Shut up.
Coming up, the Kennys upgrade to a real pigsty.
You should well be used to it, dear. Don't you recognise yourselves?
The Kenny family live in a state of health emergency.
All of us have asthma. I'm on 4 puffers.
Siobhan called Kim and Mike to help clear the air and change their ways.
You don't think all this dust and poo is giving you asthma?
Since the Kennys don't mind living in a biohazard house riddled with pet poo, then they should feel right at home with their wake-up call.
Kenny family, it's obvious, I hope, to all of you why Kim and I have brought you here today.
You live like pigs.
One with the pigs.
All enjoy your food and your drinky poos. Poo in this place being the operative word.
Disgusting.
You should well be used to it, dear. Don't you? Well, that's the way you lot look. Don't you recognise yourselves? I'm surprised you're not delighted to be here. Do you want to live like a pig?
No.
Seamus, dear, how do you feel? He looks quite at home, you know, really, don't you?
It's really woke us up as far as realizing that that's how people would perceive us, as living like pigs. And that's pretty bad. That's pretty embarrassing.
Kenny family, Kim and I hope you've learned your lesson here.
Yes.
We want you to go back into that house, collect as much stuff as you possibly can in 5 minutes, and get the junk and the dirt and the grime out of your house. Now let's get back to that house and clean. Come on.
Come on,
Kim,
let's go.
Let's go.
Out of the pigsty and back at their own, the family is given 5 minutes to start tossing some junk.
We need urgency, people. This is urgent. We have to get the trash out of the house.
No,
Okay, now and
Hey,
stop,
don't do that.
stop,
Come on.
stop.
Now look. Yes. Look what you've thrown away in 5 minutes. But if you can achieve that in 5 minutes, what could you do another hour in that house?
The whole house.
And then, when it's all gone, you know what we do then? Cleaning. Yes!
So Kim decides that it's best to hit the ground running and starts with the fouled carpet.
You did this. Don't put your ears up at me. I'm not bothered, one way or the other. I'm gonna take soda water. I start with soda water. I'm diluting the pee-pee that's gone hard. Now, I'm lifting out all the urine. Oh, that smells very much of urine. It's brought it off. I've got here a bowl of just warm water, my love. You never use hot, you never use cold. Very hot water makes it smell worse. Very cold water, the smell stays in the rug. I've got a little bit of washing up liquid. I'm not trying to soap the whole house. That's not the answer, lovey. Okay, now, up we come. You can see I've done it. Now, this is the test. Now, no smell. You see, my nose is actually rubbing, you see. There is no smell on that rug.
Amazing.
While Kim works on cleaning up the accidents,
Don't pee or poo on me.
Mike works on prevention.
Come on, let's walk. Walk the dogs. The fact that your dogs poop in your house is still an issue. I want you to take the dogs out for a walk on a regular basis. Do you understand? You get exercise, it doesn't poop in your house, and your house doesn't smell. You got it?
Yeah.
You're not interested whatsoever. Listen to me, team meeting, listen to me. Your dogs are chick magnets. These are your own built-in chick magnets. Chicks like guys with dogs. So take your dog for a walk and make sure it doesn't poop in your house. Go, go, go. Come on, come on.
Now that the dogs know their place, Mike continues to work on the boys.
Now you're boys, we gotta turn you into men. Agreed?
Agreed.
Yeah? Agreed? This is the organizational chart. Now this chart is going to help your mother out, dictate what she needs done around the house, because you two are clearly the men of the house. So if mom says, Seamus, you gotta dust, and you see this under your name, and this, Ryan, who's in charge of the garbage?
Me.
These tasks have to be done. When?
ASAP.
ASAP. You two are gonna be required to step up to the plate.
So Mike gets Ryan on garbage duty on the double.
Ryan, see this problem? This problem doesn't happen when you empty the garbage every day. It stinks. Get that stinky bag out of the house.
And what is Seamus's plan of attack?
Never know.
Meanwhile, Kim targets Mum for a mighty helpful lesson in the bedroom that should alleviate some of Marion's breathing problems.
We live in our lives with millions of dust mites. You're living with billions. At least once a month. Love, it doesn't take long. We would just simply go down, suction. We'd go down, suction. Come on, darling, we'd go down. Believe it or not, that's pulling out thousands and thousands and thousands of dust mites. But I'm saying to you, you'll have millions, fine. You've got billions. No, it's not fine. I honestly believe when we get this house cleaned up, a couple of you will not have asthma. That is my belief.
Thousands of dust mites are dead in the bedroom, but there are still plenty of places to hide.
Kenny family, listen. There's still one major family problem that is the big issue in this household.
Your laundry. I've never seen so much laundry in all my life, and I've seen laundry. I want every piece of dirty washing brought out of this house and put on that lawn. It'll be the first bit of air it's had in years. It'll be gasping. Would you liven up, Seamus? I've seen more life in a mortuary.
Seamus eventually separates himself from the sofa, and then it's escape to Dirty Laundry Mountain.
This looks like the country's laundry.
I was in your room before, both of you. It's pretty messy.
Just a minute, shut up for a minute. A moment of truth. How long would you say some of this washing has been lying dirty? Come on, Marion, come on.
It's Christmas. Let's go to laundromat right now. Let's go, guys. In the van. Seamus, there you go. In, go. Come on, there you go.
I don't know where those clothes came from.
Come on, get weaving. Oh, it stinks in here. Oh, it stinks.
Coming up, push comes to shove for Siobhan and Seamus.
Go get them.
Ow.
Go and clean your room.
Lack of responsibility and laziness have led to a household of hazardous filth for the Kennys.
You live like pigs.
Kim and Mike have taught them to deal with piles of garbage.
It stinks.
And dog doo-doo. And now they're moving on to piles of laundry.
Kenny's, here's the plan. The first 4 machines, we're putting in the darks. The next 4 machines, we're putting in the whites. And then the final 4 machines, we're putting in the delicates and the wools.
What is wrong with you, dear?
Everything.
I second that, don't joke.
Absolutely.
Shake a leg, dear. You're so energetic as if you're a young child.
So the Kennys load up even more than Mike and Kim expected and quickly take over all 22 machines. That's a lot of agitation.
So surprised that there's still a lot more left.
That hasn't been worn much, I think. Am I right?
Oh, it's been worn a few times.
Not much. Look at the label. It hasn't been washed much.
No, it's been worn much, but it hasn't been washed.
Now here's what's gonna happen. Once the clothes are full to the top, you immediately do your laundry. Yes?
Yes.
Pardon?
Yes. Well, all of it's done, folded, clean, and now we just have to put it away.
Finding a proper home for their clothing is but one item on an ever-growing to-do list because Siobhan is still planning to switch bedrooms with Ryan.
I'm a girl. I need bigger space. He's kind of mad that he's not moving down here, and I am.
And Seamus being kinda mad has turned him into being kinda totally useless.
Seamus, in one word, lackadaisical. He's been slacking.
Seamus, what are you doing? Why aren't you cleaning? Why not?
With Seamus, it's very, very frustrating. He's not into this. Hurry up and get it done. It has to be done now. Caused a lot of anger, especially between Siobhan and Seamus.
Okay, Seamus, I think since the bin's here, maybe you should go and get the bikes from the backyard. Yeah, go get them. Let's go. Go get them. Go get them.
Ow.
Seamus was arguing with me, and so I shoved him a little. And he hit his back on the big bin, so.
but Seamus will get zero sympathy from Kim and Mike.
Oh, what are you doing lying there? Have you done any housework?
Yeah, but my back hurts.
Oh, idums woo.
This is disgusting. It's still a biological hazard.
Get up right away now. Come here. You've got a punishment out there, and I hope you're laughing then. Get him out. Get him out.
Since Seamus has been a useless wet rag when it comes to cleaning up the House of Hazard, Kim and Mike have decided that it's time for his personal wake-up call.
You're letting your family down, and we're sick and tired of it.
See if you're smiling in a minute of a monster. Punish him.
Come on. Come on. Oh, poor Seamus.
Get some more ice in that water, little monster.
Come on.
Yes! Yes! How you feeling? Awful. Good.
Yeah. Family back in the house right now. You got a lot of work to do, and your house still stinks.
It's a biological hazard, that house, you know. When you get out, you big lazy lump.
Seamus has been hung out to dry, and his attitude has been refreshed.
Yeah, I guess it would be okay to clean my room and then have some girls come over.
Cleaning his room is one thing, but Mike has another tip to help the men woo the ladies.
Now, I don't want you to do this all the time. Okay. However, when you really want to get the bacteria off your face and you want to get some really nice skin happening, we're going to do a facial mask. I know it sounds weird. Real men do facial masks. This is gonna really give you a deep cleanse. You wanna put this on in a circular motion, and we're gonna let it harden so it really gets in your pores.
Real men have facials.
That's right, man. Seamus, how you doing, bro? The girls are gonna love you. This is something you keep to yourself, because that way you're ahead of the game, and everyone wonders why you look so good, and it's because you had a
facial.
Now, we've got a 15-minute cleanse now to happen, all right? Ryan, time check?
Yep, it's been 15 minutes.
All right, let's rinse it off. You're cooked, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Gentlemen, I gotta tell you, you look fabulous. Now let's see your best chick magnet face.
See you at the beach.
Nice.
The boys are buffed and polished. It's time to get the house the same. They've learned to deal with mountains of dirty clothes, puddles and piles of doggy fun, emptied their garbage can of a house, and learned how to organize. But will 24 hours be enough for this family to get ready for the final challenge?
We are going to leave you now, because we think we've done enough. Now we want you, please, fill up the dumpster and then get cleaning. Including you, Seamus.
And when we come back, we want your house to be presentable, organized, and because you guys are a big baseball family, we want you to show off your family and your home to your team.
Right, we're leaving you to it.
This is your final challenge.
Remember, if you don't do it, you'll look silly in a dirty house. Get on with this!
Okay.
By having a baseball party with all their mates, because they love the game, it's an incentive to get them to clean themselves up. And I do like them very much. They're a sweet, nice family. Oh, they are mucky beggars, though.
This nice family has some serious work cut out for them.
I don't want it.
Hold it, I'll pick up more poop.
Thanks.
This one's stuck to the carpet. This carpet is in a very bad state. Maybe so bad that it can't be cleaned.
Coming up, Seamus and the whole team are on board for their final challenge. But is it too little, too late?
You guys didn't leave us enough time to clean the house. It was just really messy, so we need to work harder.
This baseball-loving family has struck out big time when it comes to living like all-stars.
My room is a complete disaster.
Kim and Mike came to coach some sense into the Kennys.
I honestly believe when we get this house cleaned up, a couple of you will not have asthma. That is my belief.
But with less than a few hours to go to complete their final challenge, Team Kenny is going into extra innings.
You guys didn't leave us enough time to clean the house. It was just really messy, so we need to work harder.
I have to say that I think all of these guys have been really working hard.
If Kim and Mike arrive soon, I don't know if we're gonna be ready for this.
Well, Kim, Mike, and the baseball team will be the judge of that, but not before a reminder of how they once lived through the dreaded theater of shame.
Welcome to the theater of shame.
But seriously, look, There's a film about to start, and you're going to see what the house was like.
The dungeon.
The dirty, disgusting basement with the once scary rug has been transformed into Siobhan's girly escape.
No dog doo-doo on the carpet?
What do you think of this?
The master bedroom.
I'm glad you've got the grace to blush. What do you think, little chappie? What's it like?
I think that it's like living in a garbage can.
Right. They were living in a garbage can.
Marion's boudoir has gone from dumping ground to her very own private oasis.
It is really lovely. Now keep it going. It's a wonderful film.
Bro.
Wow.
Terrible.
Seamus's last place room has been transformed into a pennant contender.
I'm blown away.
And the rest of the house has been changed from a biohazard into a house fit for humanity.
The lovely family room.
You've all worked very hard, even Seamus. No, honestly, thanks ever so much. Now, do we all deserve a party?
It smells good.
Oh, my heavens.
This is no longer a house of poo.
Oh, absolutely not. We're going to love you and leave you now. Enjoy your party, but please keep a nice home. Kids, encourage them.
Bye, guys.
Have a nice party.
We'll be getting along a whole lot better.
It's easier for me to breathe, feel better, feel healthier. It's a fresh start and a happy family.
On this episode of Kim's Rude Awakening,
I'm not cleaning them.
Well, I didn't need anything either, so why do I have to clean them?
the Corenza house has become a dumping ground for a family too busy to clean,
You want me to smash this over your head? I will.
but not too busy to fight about it.
Stop! Life is not all pleasure. I am shocked.
I'm embarrassed. This is the bomb shelter.
It's already gone off, dear.
Domestic diplomat Kim Woodburn and lifestyle expert Mike Shalhoub are on a serious mission. Their goal? To identify and confront messy and disorganized families and bring some sanity back into their lives and homes. Meet the Corenzas. Single mom Rosanna is a school teacher with 2 active children, Luca and Savannah.
You have football practice every day of the week.
My house is very busy. It's like I don't have time to do these dishes now because we gotta go. So there are the plates, and they end up in the sink, and then, you know, maybe when we get back home, it's like, okay, I'm really tired.
I have hockey, Savannah has soccer, my mom has exercise class.
And all of this extracurricular activity causes this unfocused family to lose the battle of the bulging house and leads them to battle with each other instead.
Where are those dishes supposed
It's all
to go?
Savannah, I was not bringing them up. They're
Who
serious.
ate on that plate? Okay,
Stop.
can't you both just clean them together?
Excuse me, I'm on the phone.
Me and my sister, we definitely disagree about cleaning and stuff like that.
We'll blame each other like, that's not my mess, that's yours.
I
You want to take a DNA sample? They're all hers. You can check her saliva.
DNA sample.
Yeah!
Living in our house is sort of frustrating. You want me to smash this over your head? I will.
The house is always messy.
I'm not cleaning them.
Well, I didn't need anything either, so why do I have to clean them? Ask this one.
Don't look at me.
The family's not really focused on keeping the house organized. I think it's the last priority because there are a lot of other priorities.
We'll come in, drop all our stuff, pick up our other stuff, and leave.
The clutter makes me feel really frustrated. I'm embarrassed. I hate it. You know, I'm not happy with the way things are.
Rosanna's had enough of her family's inability to focus on their mess, so she's called in Kim and Mike for a rude awakening.
Good morning, Corenza family. Kim and Mike here. We hear you're a family that's unfocused.
Oh, you've plenty of time for your hobbies, but never to tidy the house.
It's time you zoom in and get organized. This is your rude awakening.
Up the stairs, darling, up the stairs.
Oh, hello. Can we come in, please? Kim, Mike, you sent for us, didn't you?
Kim and Mike get right down to business. First up on the house tour, the family room.
Guys, I love this house, but it's so unfocused. Who uses this room?
Everyone. The kids.
Look. Oh.
Oh, can't look down there.
But Kim can't resist and leads the troops to the battle scene, AKA the downstairs gym.
This is the bomb shelter.
It's already gone off, dear. How you could have so much trash and muck all over a great big house is beyond me.
This is the most disorganized house I've ever seen in my entire life.
All right, I'm not going in here. I'm frightened I'll never be found again.
No, true.
Right, let's get up, because this is appalling.
The next stop on the tour doesn't get much better because what's supposed to be an office has become a dumpster.
Disgusting.
This is your office?
Yeah.
I'm just so curious. Do you even know what this stuff is on this table?
Gotta be honest, most of it's Savannah, most of it's my mom's.
That's not mine.
Like, you're supposed to be focused in an office. There's no focus going on in this office.
An office, a pigsty.
It's not only about organization, you guys. Look at the Kim. Look over there. Look, go look. Oh.
Now, you're about to tell me, aren't you, this was dusted last week?
No. Just wish I had more time to do it, but it's a matter of
Prioritising, which you're not prepared to do.
You're right. Okay, right.
And no improvements here. There's nothing cooking in this so-called kitchen.
What's this? What's this over here? What's this?
Isn't this a delight?
What is this? Look at this, Kim. Look.
Isn't this delightful?
This is organized here?
No, that's just where we put the stuff when we take it off the table.
This is going to stop, because it's disgraceful. And I got a feeling the three of you don't work as a team at all. And I'll tell you something else, kids. Life is not all pleasure.
This house is definitely not a pleasure for Kim and Mike, and they've seen enough. The Corenzas' busy lifestyle, constant bickering, and lack of responsibility has led to a dirty, cluttered mess. But before the family can overcome these obstacles, Kim and Mike take a time out to go over the game plan.
Kim, nothing in this house seems to make sense.
Doesn't.
This one's blaming that one's blaming this one.
And all the hobbies they've got. It's lovely to have hobbies, but not when the house is filthy. They're self-centered, aren't they? All they want is joy, joy, joy. I mean, the house needs cleaning. It's as simple as that, isn't it?
I want to tackle that office.
It's a multi-purpose dump.
I'm going to restructure it and make it an office where each of them have their own individual space to work.
If you all stop arguing, perhaps you'll get them to do it. Good luck to you.
Since the Corenzas can't stay focused and work together, Kim and Mike put them to the test with a simple task. It's time for the wake-up call.
We are going to give you a new floor plan of this family room, and all we're asking you to do is work together as a family to make this floor plan
happen. Simple as that. Can we do this?
Can the Corenzas stay focused long enough to make this floor plan happen?
So we pick up these stuff.
Seems easy, but there's a catch.
Good, that's good. Okay, that's good there. Stop.
Kim and Mike plan to create the kind of crazy environment that the Corenzas are used to prove their point.
What the heck is that?
Coming up, will the Corenzas be able to concentrate long enough to complete their task? The Corenzas' life balance is a little off-kilter.
You have football practice every day of the week.
Life is not all pleasure.
And the house is teetering on the brink of disaster.
This is the bomb shelter.
It's already gone off, dear.
Mike and Kim are here to show the Corenzas that they lack focus on picking up after themselves because they're too busy with their activities and too busy picking on each other.
We are going to give you a new floor plan of this family room, and all we're asking you to do is work together as a family to make this floor plan
happen.
The Corenzas start off with good intentions.
Okay. That's good, that's good, that's good. Okay, that's good there. Stop.
What the heck is that?
But then Kim and Mike bring some distractions into the room. Can the Corenzas stay focused?
Why are you doing that?
Someone go answer the phone, please.
Rosanna gets easily frustrated by the interruptions, while the kids seem to have forgotten all about the task at hand.
Stop!
That was just insanity.
Sit on the sofa.
Sit over here.
Now, this is a point. I hope we made a good point to you. You can't tidy a home in pandemonium.
It's great that you're crazy busy, but you need to focus on your home.
Seems like Rosanna is starting to realize that their unruly, distracted lives definitely contribute to their messy house.
Pandemonium doesn't get work done.
And they need to stop using excuses to get out of cleaning and start getting the job done.
I feel that life is really kind of like that and around this place. It makes me want to focus my energies more on the house.
But not Savannah. To her, it's still a party.
Whenever that panda came in, I had to dance with him.
Kim's had enough of these moves, and so she gently guides Savannah into focusing her energy on one job at a time.
Savannah, you know around your house you've got the most wonderful trophies, love. I'll show you how I'm going to clean them. Now, first of all, I've got the dishwashing liquid, right? Now, honestly, you need a drop. Let's watch. For me to try and get in there with my fingers and a cloth, I take forever. So I'm just going to gently immerse him like so. Look, watch. Gently. It's tickling him, you see. Now, clear water, my love. And I just, like rinsing your hair, my love. That's all I'm doing. The reason I do not want to take this and do this...
Because it adds more dust.
But I could snap it off, lovey. The plastic. Put the hairdryer on you. Go on, it's a good girl. Go on, go on.
First, I gotta turn it on.
Oh, go on then, go on. I'll hold it for you.
On low?
On cool, all the time, my love. Now, go on then. Hold it, good. That's right, love, it's only cool. Now, honestly, that looks as if it's brand spanking new. Do you reckon it's nice?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Now it's up to Mike to get this family to transform their disorganized office into 3 individual gold medal work areas.
We are gonna get this room focused, and we are going to turn this into a real office space. You guys get started right now as a family. There'll be no arguing, and I'm gonna give you some new things to make this office a functioning office.
Good, start already. There we go. We're getting along, right?
Yes.
This is fun.
What are we doing with this here? Out of the room.
Okay.
Out! Are we getting close?
Nope.
You got the pink princess filing cabinet.
Wow.
Rosanna, there you are, doll face. Luca, there's your calendar buddy. I'm very proud of you right now, but there's still a lot of work to be done in this room.
Absolutely.
I've given you the tools. I've given you all the stuff. Now I need you to make this into the family office where everyone has their own space.
Absolutely.
Make me proud. Organization, organization.
We fixed up the office a bit. It's looking good so far.
It'll be really nice to have my own space in the office.
But that's not gonna happen today. The family once again has become distracted by other activities and has left the office unfinished.
The 3 out of 3 have got no concentration in them at all. They never stay still as if they've got feathers in their knickers. And until we can get on with the work, I don't think we'll achieve anything.
And even though they may not deserve it, Kim and Mike bring in some nourishment for the hardly working family.
Hey guys, because you guys are so busy with all your activities, you know,
And they promise us they're going to tidy the house.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Kim and I took the initiative.
Yes.
We wanted to bring over dinner for you guys tonight.
Yes.
Except they now have to figure out where to actually cook it.
Open the oven.
I don't want to.
Open the oven! Oh! Mike! I am shocked.
The oven has become a dumping ground for stale bread, slimy trays, and everything but the kitchen sink.
You're totally embarrassed by all this, aren't
Yes.
you? Or are you absolutely as mad as a hatter, dear?
I'm not eccentric.
So you're crackers.
What does crackers mean?
Means she's nuts. Nuts!
Coming up, will Mike and Kim be able to undo the kids' naughty habits?
Going up my butt, okay?
Well, that's a nice thing to say up your chuffer.
The Corenza family is losing the battle against both the untidy house and the unruly behavior.
8 on that plate. It's him.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay.
Mike and Kim are determined to motivate the family to work together without any bickering and to actually finish the jobs they start.
Open the oven.
I don't want to.
Rosanna manages to pull her head out of the sand and puts her hands and her heart into cleaning the oven instead.
Now, Rosanna, look here. So this is not a laughing matter.
Okay.
1 bowl
Yes.
of very hot water.
Okay.
And in that, I'm putting detergent powder.
Yes.
Laundry detergent, believe it or not, the good brands, they're extremely good for getting muck off ovens. This oven is not gross. I'm not saying it's delightful, but it's not gross, lovey.
Okay.
Can you get working on the bad bit?
Yes, okay.
You did it, you work on it. Come on. Now, when you have something in your oven, many times it'll overflow. You've got a tray that fits in the bottom of that oven.
Yeah, that one that I had that you were criticizing. Okay, go on.
Well, that was filthy as well.
No, it's not. Okay, anyway, go on. A tray.
If I can speak.
Yes, ma'am.
You line that shiny side up aluminum foil, several layers. Once a week, once every 2 weeks, you take it out, take off the aluminum foil. It is spotless. It hasn't hit the oven. You know, you are a bit of a duffer, but you're doing a marvellous job, you know.
What do you mean, duffer?
You are a bit of a duffer.
Tell me what that means.
You're a bit of a flake, dear. Had you cleaned this as and when it got dirty, you wouldn't be going through this now.
I know.
It's not worth it. I say clean as you go. You'd never go through this agony.
You've given me this boost of energy that I haven't had in a while. So are you going to give me a job?
Doing what,
I can be your sidekick.
Get on with it.
But not before Rosanna learns a few more lessons from the master.
I think you've done a marvellous job.
You know when you take the dishes out and sometimes there's things still stuck on them?
I don't know, but you obviously tell me
Okay.
it is. My home's not like that.
So if we have a plate here, let's say, let's say you have egg on it.
I'll tell you right away. Right, how can water get between these? Your dishwasher is overstuffed for a start. As for this cutlery, do me a favour. How in the name of heavens do you expect to get this clean? Now, I'm going to tell you something else I don't think you're doing. There's an odour coming from your dishwasher. It says to me, you're using the cheapest setting you can get your hands on, aren't you? You're thinking, I'll put it on the cooler quick wash. If it's dinner dishes and dirty pans, goes on a hot wash. I'll tell you what gives it away. You know when you open your dishwasher, when you've washed your dishes, that should be sparkling. Okay. That is full of stale, slimy stuff.
Okay.
Now, get them all out, get some white vinegar. You don't have to get white wine vinegar, get white vinegar, toss a load in there, close it and put it on a hot wash.
I use this.
No, you don't. I can see by the door you don't.
Right. So I'll do the vinegar thing.
Yes.
Armed with cleaning power, Rosanna turns her attention to the kids and gets them back in the office.
That's hers.
It's not mine.
Yeah, it is.
That's yours.
The wheels on the bus, I'm pretty sure this is yours.
I'm pretty sure that's yours.
We definitely don't get as much done because we pick on each other.
Fine, if it was mine, I don't want it anymore.
You know,
so
if
now
we just kind of work together, instead of arguing, this is yours, that's yours, that's yours.
Hey, that's a book. Don't throw it out.
I don't feel like I should be tidying that stuff up for them because I think that they need to take responsibility for it.
After giving the family 3 days to get it together, Rosanna's coming around, but the kids are still in need of some tough love. Kim and Mike will teach them how to work together.
You two kids have a terrible habit of passing the buck. All you two do is fight, and the fighting has to stop, okay? So Kim and I have decided to put you together in a little bit of a bungee cord, all right?
In other words, you're tied together.
You're tied together, so you're gonna work together as a team to get this room organized to turn it into a gym.
Now, we know it'll be a first for you to work properly together.
Ready? Get to work.
The Corenza kids need to learn that cooperation is the key to success.
Hey!
Unfortunately, those ties that bind them together have begun to unravel, and no work is getting done.
Hey, talk to me, sister.
One up my butt, okay? Well, that's a nice thing to say up your chuffer.
I get annoyed at her very easily. So yeah, if she wants to cooperate, then sure, we could work in the same room.
I just want to leave when they're like that. Bickering doesn't get them anywhere. Which way do you want to go? Talk about it first.
Stop now, both. Put everything down, both of you.
My sister was trying to go one way, I was trying to go the other. The exercise was annoying.
He really just wants to take control and do whatever he wants to do.
The way you behave is an absolute disgrace. If you kids, and I say it to you in all honesty, don't learn to work in a quiet, good manner with a courteousness to each other, you will never get this house done. And now you know why you're in the mess you're in.
Kim and I have given you a lot of tips to make this house a beautiful, happy, focused place. We've done our best.
So far, Kim and Mike have taught the Corenzas how to organize their office, clean up the kitchen, shape up the downstairs dumping ground, and to concentrate on working as a team. But even armed with all this new information, will the family be able to rise to the final challenge?
Kim and I are gonna give you a final challenge. We're gonna leave you to get this house organized and focused. This should be a gym. Upstairs should be an office. The kitchen should be a kitchen. Bottom line is, not only do you have to take care of this house and whip it into shape, when we return, we want you to have some family and friends over to this house. You are going to have a family party to show this place off. Hopefully you'll want to show it off. Let's have a homemade pasta party.
All right, now look. Don't let Mike and I down.
Let's go, Kim. Don't fall.
Don't fall. Jolly hardish, you know.
I'm sure it's possible, but I'm not really sure if Luke and I are gonna get along.
Me and my sister will definitely step up, I hope.
Luca steps right up to the challenge and heads back in for a final sweep of the office, while Savannah is still lounging in the lap of laziness.
Savannah, what are you doing? Okay, put that away, please.
What are you doing? Come work.
No.
You're not doing anything useful here. You're not. I just think about all the other stuff that still has to get done. Not enough time to do it in, I guess.
The Corenzas now have just 24 hours to get this family house into shape. Will they come together as one and get it done?
What would you like Savannah to do to maybe try and work a little bit better so that we can work?
Stay out of my way.
But that doesn't help. We gotta work together.
She's just messed in the head.
I'm tired.
Coming up, will Rosanna be able to rally her troops before Kim and Mike's final visit?
What are you doing now?
Nothing.
Okay, well then why don't you go in another room at least and clean something up? Go!
The Corenzas' busy, hectic lives have led to major rumbles in their totally jumbled up house.
You want to take a DNA sample? They're all hers. You can check her saliva.
DNA sample?
Yeah!
Kim and Mike came to get the family to focus on playing nice and being tidy.
Let's get it out of the room.
Okay.
Out! But with just a few hours to go to complete their final challenge, Rosanna's turning up the heat on the kids.
What are you doing now? Okay, well then why don't you go in another room at least and clean something up? Just realize how much more still needs to be done.
With or without Savannah's help, Rosanna's bound and determined to get the house in order. So she starts with the kitchen, while the kids have been assigned to basement duty.
I wonder what the kids are doing downstairs. It's really quiet down there.
But not too quiet, Savannah is finally joining in to help clean up the bomb shelter of a basement and turn it into a gym. But with a few hours left, time is tight.
I really want to try to start helping. I think we need to do some work around here.
I haven't been bugging her as much. She hasn't been bugging me.
The kids seem to be getting it on some levels, I think.
Finally, the Corenzas are focused and in sync in getting rid of all their old junk by taking it to a charity. But will they be ready on time? Kim and Mike are on their way to find out if this family has managed to play on the same team.
This family's so distracted, you know.
I don't think they're gonna do it.
And friends and family are hoping that they'll be experiencing some delicious Italian treats. But before this party can get started, the Corenzas get a taste of how rotten they once were, and a reminder never to go back there with the theater of shame.
This is what Kim and I walked into when we first got here.
Homework on the kitchen table. Why didn't you do homework in the office?
The kitchen went from being a cluttered mess to a place where the family can now make yummy meals on the run.
What was this there, you guys?
I think that was the office.
Oh my God.
Ew. How can you find anything in there?
The office, once a wasteland of papers and junk, is now a place where each family member has their own workspace.
Oh, what's this? Oh, the lovely family room. What do you think of that?
Isn't that disgusting?
Yes. The rec room is a wreck.
Somehow, the family managed to unite and make the kids' space a perfect place for fun and games.
This is wonderful.
Look at this.
Oh.
And the room where a tug-of-war once raged is now the winner of the final challenge. A gym fit for an active family.
Can't believe it.
Wow.
Once your house is clean and tidy, which it is now, your working life in a house is over if you organise yourselves. Live nicely. Yes?
Absolutely. Let's have an Italian pasta party.
Yay!
Let's go up to the kitchen. Cheers to you.
And thank you for pulling out all the stuff.
Thank you for helping us out. It would be so frustrating at times because it felt so monumental and astronomical that I couldn't tackle it. And so, you know, I would put it off. Once you get going, you can keep going with it.
We're definitely not fighting about cleaning.
Well, now that the house is organized, everyone feels a little bit better. My mom's not upset, she's not crying anymore. It's better. We pulled through, so that's all that matters.
I feel kind of like there's a big burden off my shoulders having the house organized. I'm really amazed and proud at everything, yeah, because it looks great.
This time on Kim's Rude Awakenings.
None of this. I'm busy.
There's a teenage revolution going on in the Halman family.
I want an omelet.
Disgraceful.
The house is under siege.
You are going to tidy all this.
You can't make me? I need a break. I'm melting here.
This is a teenage wasteland.
You've got too much what the cat licks its bone with. Tongue!
Domestic diplomat Kim Woodburn and lifestyle expert Mike Shalhoub are on a serious mission. Their goal? To identify and confront messy and disorganized families and bring some sanity back into their lives and homes. This time, Kim and Mike take on the Halmans. Carol is a stay-at-home mom with 2 teenage kids, Kyle and Zoe.
Does anybody want to help?
With?
Dishes?
I want an omelet. Once you're done with the dishes.
That's really disrespectful, honestly.
I'm just lazy teenager kid. She'll be doing dishes and I'll be like, wow, I should really be helping her. But I don't want to.
I need your help. You're gonna have to learn how to stack it.
I'm busy. I'm busy.
Me and Kyle, we know that we can take advantage of my mom.
Yeah, I think we're being lazy. Whether it's been ingrained in us through just a force of habit or we're just not caring.
But when Mom looks through the clutter at her ungrateful ingrates, she gets filled up with love.
My kids are great kids. They're wonderful kids. And it's not through any fault of their own that they don't pitch in more.
And that attitude has made it easy for these sloth-like teenagers to walk all over her and the house.
Kyle and Zoe have both allowed all their stuff to spread. How can they know how to tackle this if I don't know how to tackle it?
Because this former ballerina isn't making any leaps to get rid of her clothing collection.
My room is an absolute disaster area. There's stuff everywhere. I used to be in wonderful shape when I danced.
She wants to keep a lot of it because she wants to try and fit back into it.
Over the last 3 or 4 years, I've steadily grown from a size 2 to a 4 to a 6, hoping that one day I will get back to normal. I've been at a breaking point for a long time. I'm looking forward to having my life start up again and be able to make plans. This is absolutely driving me crazy.
This is the teenage wasteland.
Carol's had enough of living in this squalor and has called Kim and Mike for a rude awakening.
Suck it.
All right, here we go. Good morning, Halman family. Kim and Mike here. We hear you're living in a teenage wasteland.
You have no respect at all for the environment that you live in.
And your lives are simply a mess.
Well, that's going to change whether you like it or not.
this is your rude awakening.
Let's go. Watch your step. Watch your step.
Come on. Carol?
Yes.
Zoe and Kyle.
Halman family?
Yes.
Here we come.
Oh my God.
This is a disaster. Oh my gosh, look at this room.
Oh, look at
Their shoes all over the place.
Well, look at this
the
one.
coats. Oh my gosh, look at this room.
Look at
Oh, God. Oh, boy.
Just what's going on here?
I lost control of the house.
You have 2 teenage kids, so why are they helping you out?
I haven't taught them properly. They don't have a good example.
Kyle, Zoe, are we helping your mom out at all?
Sometimes the drive just isn't there.
Zoe.
Yeah.
Right. What do you think's happened to this house that's gone so bad?
I think I don't know, it blew up.
You're a sassy thing, you aren't you? Disgraceful. You're growing me like a wart.
Whoa. What did you just say?
After you there, Zoe. Miss Attitude.
Before Zoe has time to give any more lip, Kim and Mike get right into the house tour. First up, the family's major dumping ground.
What is this?
Technically, it was a den.
Den of iniquity. In this room, how much of this stuff do you honestly think your family
Uses.
need? Truthfully.
Like, probably none of it, in my opinion.
Most of the stuff in here is
89.
garbage.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great room, eh? Kim, look at the beautiful
Look at that
windows.
lovely window.
The windows there?
Well, I realise they're hard to see, dear. And another year's time, you wouldn't see them at all if we hadn't turned up.
Next room.
Next up on the wasted space tour, Mom's monstrosity of a room.
This is awful. I'm so sorry.
What's with all these clothes?
I don't want to get rid of things that might fit. On the other hand, I realize I have a lot of stuff.
But you ain't 25 anymore. Neither am I. No. And you are a small woman. I can see not a stitch of extra weight on you. What do you weigh?
Oh, I'm not saying that.
Do you know what I weigh? 210 pounds. You now are living in a complete and utter mess. Do you know you live in a dream world here, don't you?
I'm in the Never Never Land.
Let's see the next room, Kim.
Come on, Sugar Plum Fairy.
But there's nothing sweet about this living room that Zoe's taken over.
This is a teenage wasteland.
I basically took over this room.
Did you know?
Yes. I don't really like my room very much. I had it cleaned a while ago, I guess like 4 years ago it was clean. It got really messy and I stopped using it. I came downstairs and I kind of just made that my room.
This room is supposed to be a family room.
Your mum wants her lounge back. Isn't she entitled?
She can clean it.
Shut. You've got too much what the cat licks its bum with. Tongue!
There's not a lot you can say to that. That's a pretty intensely good diss.
You can argue, rant, rave, and scream. You can stand there like this all day, but at the end of it, dear, you, and only you, are going to tidy all this and throw out what you don't want. And then you're going to do your bedroom. So what do you think of that?
You can't make me?
I certainly can.
We'll just see.
Zoe's a naughty girl. Zoe shouldn't be talking back like that. She's embarrassing me.
Mike's nice. Kim is, interesting.
Kim and Mike have had enough of this family shenanigans. This household of lazy teenagers and a pushover mom has led to bad attitudes, mounds of piled up junk, exploded closets, and an over-lived-in living room, which all contributes to one big messed up teenage typhoon. But before this family can adjust any attitudes, Kim and Mike take a brain breather with a perfect spot of tea.
It's a teenage wasteland in this home.
Yes, why? Because they've been let get away with it. The mother admits she doesn't chastise them verbally.
We have to teach her that she is the queen of this house.
We are going to teach her that. She's got to learn, and she will learn. But I tell you what I've got to do. Have you looked at a lot of these doors in this house?
Oh.
Lipstick, eyeshadows, crayons. That's the girl, you know.
She's a lippy one. What I want to do is I want to tackle their clothing issue.
Oh, God.
There's so many clothes in this house.
Well, it's made of the mother.
I need to show them what they're supposed to do with their clothes that they're not using anymore.
But you know, Mike, on that subject of clothes, you may have noticed that I am an extremely smart-looking woman.
Oh, I love how you dress.
Even my night attire. I've just bought a new negligee. You've got to be prepared. You never know who'll knock the door.
Coming up, have the kids finally driven Mom to the breaking point?
Oh my God, no. Oh my God, what is that?
The Halman's house has become totally overrun with attitude.
I want an omelet. Once you're done with the dishes.
Mom loves to make excuses for her little angels.
They don't have a good example.
Kim and Mike want Mom to take off her rose-colored glasses and see her kids for who they really are. Total slackers.
You're growing me like a warp.
Since Zoe and Kyle have managed to take over and destroy the house while Mom sits idly by, Kim and Mike will try to finally get a complaint out of Mom. It's time for the wake-up call.
Zoe, Kyle, come on down. Now, Kim and I decided, because you're so good at destroying things, seeing that you've destroyed your house,
Yes.
we want you to destroy your mother's car.
Yes.
We're gonna let you to it. Destroy your mother's car. Yes, there, yes!
Love this, you know.
We definitely take advantage of my mom. She's too nice. She'll get over in 5 minutes.
There shouldn't be a problem for you two slum dwellers.
Your kids destroyed your house, now your kids destroyed your car!
Oh my God, no. Oh my God, what is that?
Your kids are destroying your house. And you don't do anything about it. So we thought it would be a good idea that they would destroy your car, and you would be upset. But you're not.
It's because we did it for
Because
her.
it's artwork that's
Yeah, it's got Kyle is here, Zoe.
Come here, Carol.
You'll only get it done if you're strict. Tell them what you think of them and to clean that car off
And
quickly.
give it to them good. Give it to them
Come on,
good.
come on.
This is our chance to have our house finally tidied up, kept clean, okay?
Watch Kim do it.
I want this car cleaned, and you don't come in the house until it's cleaned.
Do it again, just like Kim. Come on, just like Kim.
I want this car cleaned, and I want it cleaned now. I don't want you to come in the house until it's perfect. Mommy. It was hard to discipline my kids, but I realize it's something that I have to do.
Your mother has spoken.
This sucks.
From painting the car to testing out makeup on walls, Kim decides that Zoe needs a firm lesson on removing excess color and attitude.
This door, you've wrecked it.
I have a nasty habit of writing Zoe rules on the walls and stuff like that, so lipstick. It looks nice.
I've just got warm water, a bar of soap you wash your hands with. The stuff you can get off with this bar of soap would amaze you. See, that's all gone, lovey, you see. And this one's a bit stubborn. I've got good old hairspray.
Hairspray?
Yes! You spray it on here, and it clings, hopefully, and I gently try to bring it off without damaging the paint. Let's have a bash. I just love doing this, you know, my love.
Really work on that door.
Don't be funny. I haven't taken any of your paint off. If you have labels on a door, don't try and pull them off unless you see they're terribly loose. Go and get mayonnaise and soak it, soak it, soak it, soak it.
Mayonnaise?
Yes, it's a lot of oil content. And come back a couple of hours later and just it should come straight off. I'm sure you'll find more lipstick and stuff, won't you? Yeah.
Probably.
It actually works really well. Who would have thought hairspray? Didn't see it coming.
Meanwhile, Carol's certainly seeing just how far her room has really expanded.
I'm hoping that I'll lose 10 pounds so I'll be able to wear some of those size 6s again.
She needs to let go of her old clothes, just use the clothes that fit her and stop trying to chase after her old dreams.
Since the dreams of the catwalk are no longer, it's time for Mike to show this family how to get rid of their excess clothing.
Because there's a lot of different sizes in there, I don't want to get rid of all of it.
Halman family, you're gorgeous. You're also a fashionable family.
I like to think
Yeah?
so, yeah.
You like clothes, obviously.
Love clothes.
Yeah.
But you don't let go of anything. What I need from you is for all three of you to go through your house and give me all of your clothes and bring them right to here.
And out of their vast collection, they managed to gather up only a small sample of their wardrobe.
Now, guys, here's the thing. I know that this is not all your clothes.
Psychic.
Right, Mom? It's a good start to what we're gonna do. Kids, what you're gonna do is separate your clothes into 2 piles. Pile number 1 are clothes that you wear. Pile number 2 are gonna be the clothes that you haven't worn in a year. Now you, Mama, we're gonna separate sizes. Your 2 and 4s, let them go.
Okay.
Get to work right now.
I do have a lot of clothes I won't wear.
There's a vast amount of clothes. I don't even know half of the stuff that's in there.
These are a size 2.
They are?
What do we say size 2? Together, please.
Let it go.
Here's what we're gonna do with our clothes. It's called consignment. Sell your clothes.
That's an absolutely great idea.
And we're going to what?
Let it go!
Amen! I'm out of here!
Sadly, the family has to let the clothes know which will stay and which will go. The first trip of many, these clothes are off to consignment. Coming up.
What's he sniffing for?
I smell smoke.
Can Kim and Mike get this family all fired up? A teenage wasteland has led to a household of unused junk.
This is a disaster.
Kim and Mike have taught the teenagers to be respectful, not neglectful.
Sucks.
And taught Carol how to stand up and fight like a mom.
Come on, give it to them.
Now it's up to Kim to get Kyle's circuits powered up.
These are dirty, filthy things should be cleaned every day. By virtue, you're putting your fingers on it, you're touching dirty things. We have found on keyboards, and I'm not trying to frighten you, feces. I'm going to use rubbing alcohol. I'm going to take a microfiber cloth, and on I go with my rubbing alcohol. I go up and down very gently. Now smell nice.
Lovely.
Yeah, it doesn't, no fair dues. It smells lovely, doesn't it? Your screen. This is the cloth you put into a washing machine.
Okay.
That takes the static out of the washing. I pop it into warm water. Okay, it's all I do, my love. Right, now I'm doing this. Do it gently, don't be rough. Now, I'm not suggesting for one moment you'll never see dust on here again. Oh, of course you will.
not.
But I am suggesting to you, you'll see a lot less, my love. Once a day, you're done.
Oh, okay.
Kyle's external drive is starting to hum along, while Zoe is having technical difficulties.
What are you doing on my computer?
Cleaning it.
Who told you to clean my computer?
Kim, look inside it. Look at it. Look, Chinese food, some sort of seed, pumpkin seed. There's food in there, Zoe. There's
Pumpkin seed?
Whatever it is, it's gross. Do you know what's in there? Fecal matter.
What's a fecal matter?
That's poop. Yeah.
Kind of freaking me out.
Now that the teenagers have averted the danger, it's up to Mike and Kim to turn up the heat and get the entire family to stop, drop, and roll.
Now, the reason we want to get home spick and span. What are you sniffing down the ear hole for? What's he sniffing for?
I smell smoke. Listen, you guys have exactly 1 minute right now to collect your belongings that are closest and dearest to you and get outside right now. You have 1 minute. Your house is on fire. This is a fire drill. Go! Get your belongings and eat right now. Go get them now. Go, go, go!
Kim and Mike want to really hammer home to the family that their house is a fire trap filled to the brim. And if they need to get out in a hurry, they could very well be trapped inside.
Three, 2, 1. Your house is dangerous. This is a hazard, people. You've all burnt to a crisp.
Because of all the stuff on the floors, cardboard materials which catch like a tinderbox. So you wouldn't even be out here now. Never mind you can't find your treasures. You'd be dead, darlings.
The lesson is, I guess, messy house leads to dead family.
You have the rest of this week to get yourself sorted. We've given you the tips. Now it's up to you.
Now that their potential deadly crisis has been averted, the family can get down to business. They've learned that if you haven't seen it in a while, throw it in the consignment pile. How to clean up their personal space, that lots of clutter makes an unsafe home, and to tone down the teenage attitude. But will 48 hours be enough for this family to get ready for their final challenge?
I want your mum to be able to have a nice tea party.
Oh, that would make me really happy. I would love that.
Don't you want that for your mum?
Of course, yeah.
We basically want you to showcase your home and showcase your family. This is your final challenge, so let go of the junk.
Let go.
Let go, right? Together?
Let go!
And we're glad to see you living and not charcoal. Don't let yourselves down, but don't let us down either, all right?
Bye, guys.
Bye. It will be wonderful to be able to entertain again.
I look at this and I say, why can't I get into the mindset? Why can't I be able to pick this up? I'm supposed to be a man now. I'm 18. I am most certainly and definitely ready for a change.
With a few short hours to go, it looks like Kyle has taken his words to heart, while Zoe's teenage head is still rearing up.
I feel really sick and tired. It's really stressing me out.
I did have a little problem with Zoe.
What's going on? Just chill. Sweetie.
I'll be sitting on my computer, I'll look around like, wow, this is a mess. I should be cleaning this up. But the thing is, I just don't. For me to be less lazy, I need a giant smack in the face.
Coming up, Looks like Zoe's not the only one in panic mode.
I need a break. I'm melting here.
Teenage hormones have made the Halman household the perfect place for piles and piles of junk to exist happily.
I lost control of the house.
Disgraceful.
Kim and Mike came to get this family to buck up and take responsibility for this hovel.
For me to be less lazy, I need a giant smack in the face.
While Kyle dives in head first, Mom's progress is stalled as she tries to get Zoe to wake up and smell the teen spirit.
Sweetheart.
I love you. I did lots of work.
I know you did lots of work. Zoe, come on. Come on, start doing that.
After Mom treats her teenager like a baby, Zoe finally screws her colorful head on straight.
Kim and Mike are coming, and I'm sitting on my computer when I should be cleaning my room. I'm gonna get off my butt.
Zoe's managed to tame her teenage beast and has turned her attention to repossessing the family's living room.
Can I throw this out too?
Zoe's got the fire in her belly, but it looks like Mom's initial spark to clear the clutter is still sputtering.
That purse, no.
This is garbage.
This is a cute little purse. Are you kidding?
You want to keep everything. You don't need 6 billion jillion boxes.
I do.
No, you don't.
I'm stressed out. It's just so overwhelming. There's so much stuff.
What about this shoe?
Sweetheart, I can't do that. Don't hold up a shoe and ask me what to do with it. I need a break. I'm melting here.
She needs to just let go of all her old stuff and her clutter.
Kyle has decided that it's up to him to get Mom back in the game.
I'm extremely stressed because my clothes are mixed in with this stuff.
Yeah, no. You're gonna have to count on me. I can deal with this, okay? Because I want to get this room cleaned up for you, okay? So, please, all right? Okay.
The kids deserve the house clean, and that's what's motivating me.
So now Carol's back at it, and the whole family is finally throwing out junk, reorganizing their rooms, and taking the rest of the unwanted clothes to consignment. But will their efforts be too little, too late?
I don't know how it's all gonna come together. I really don't.
It's really hard, but I think we're all trying.
Kim and Mike are on their way to see if this family has turned the teenage wasteland into a wonderland.
Do you think the Halmans are gonna pull it off?
Well, the glass is always half full, isn't it?
It'll be interesting.
Oh, come on, Mike. Have some faith.
But before their family and friends can dip and sip, the Halmans drink in just how hideous their house was through the horrible theater of shame.
Halman family and friends, welcome to the theater of shame. Let's see what we walked into.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there we go.
I can't believe this happened. Like, I don't even recognize this. Oh my God.
The family's living room that Zoe had so shamefully claimed is now an oasis to be enjoyed by all.
Dump room.
The dump room.
Not very inviting, is it?
Makes your brain feel scrambled just looking at it.
The disgusting den of iniquity has been transformed into a creative craft room.
I'm so glad we have it cleaned up. Wow.
Whose bedroom is this?
That's mine.
Oh,
Mine was the worst. Mine's the worst.
I can't imagine how it ever got like this.
And Carol's cluttered chaos has now become a place of serene sophistication, fit for the queen of the house.
I just can't believe the difference.
I'm amazed.
This house has come a long way.
Yes.
This family has been so fantastic, and we've had such a blast working with you guys.
Yeah, you've mucked in. You've been really good.
It's all over. We have definitely moved on from that mess, and now we can go inside and enjoy a fantastic, organized home. So come on in.
The realization that I was living in like a hell. It was like a hell. And it was a hell I couldn't crawl out of.
I pretty much can guarantee that from now on the house is gonna be neat and clean. We're not gonna let it return to the way it was.
It was nice to be able to show off our house, you know, just get everybody's praises for our hard work. It was really worth it.
Really feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders and that good days are upon us.
Between the three of you, you've cracked this house now. Don't let it get dirty again. Come on now.
Yeah.
I'm just really happy, though, Kim, that Zoe and you are friends now. Because you two, in the beginning...
No, excuse me, she was.
Oh, right.
No.
Come on, hug you two.
Come here.
Come here. All right, perfect. Yay, they're friends.
I love you. Oh, good kid. Yay.
This time on Kim's Rude Awakenings. This family are a bunch of grease monkeys swinging out of control.
Watch your mouth. You're lucky I'm even in this dump.
I can't prepare. This is disgusting.
And their house is crashing down.
Are you okay?
No!
Domestic diplomats Kim Woodburn and Mike Shalhoub are on a serious mission. Their goal? To identify and confront messy and disorganized families and bring some sanity back into their lives and homes. This time, Kim and Mike take on the Coons, Mom Diana, Dad Lee, their daughter Candace, as well as their son Lee Jr. and his pregnant girlfriend Christy.
What are you guys doing?
I'm working in here.
Okay, Lee, I'm trying to find my saucepans here.
Somewhere there. We don't have a garage, and with Lee being a motorcycle racer.
I've started racing when I was a kid, and everything to do with anything is racing. Anywhere you look, there's helmets, there's suits, there's parts of bikes.
Is this supposed to be my front room where I come in and relax?
Mom Diana thinks her crew is the pits. Her motor is running on high and she's starting to overheat.
Can you move this? Do you want me to tell you? This room is my sanctuary, or used to be at one point.
And like buried under this pile of bike stuff here is Diana's kitchen stuff.
There, my frying pan. Yeah, we got it.
Just pots.
No, I have glass in there. Come on. Oh. Come on, clean up this mess, please.
And the mess spreads like an oil slick all the way to her daughter Candace's room.
Okay, come on. I can't find my dishes, now I know why.
I'll eat my dinner and then leave my plate here, fall asleep, get up in the morning and leave.
That, I don't even want to go there. I don't even know what to say anymore.
Diana could say rockabye baby if there was any room for a baby. Lee Jr. and Christy are expecting, and somehow they think they're gonna fit the little one into this mess.
Where are we gonna put all this stuff?
I don't know. We need room.
Lee and Christy have no idea what they're in for yet, because they are probably the two laziest kids on the planet.
Nothing gets...
We get like a half cleaning spree done, and then
Yeah,
it just
and-
ends up the same way again, so we just decided to leave it.
Yeah, it's like whatever.
But there's no shrugging off the fact that in the midst of this exhausting disaster, there's no place like home. And Diana can't stand by idle anymore.
This isn't fair. I honestly can't ignore it anymore.
So she's called Kim and Mike for a rude awakening.
Sure it's the right number?
Good morning, Coon family. Kim and Mike here. We hear your house is like a mechanic's garage.
You live like grease monkeys.
Well, it's time to put down the wrench
and pick up the mop.
This is your rude awakening. Let's go. Watch the grease. Watch the...
Diana Coon?
Yes.
You sent for us, dear, didn't you?
Welcome to my chaos.
Look.
My chaos?
Oh, a motorbike stuck in a hole.
Oh my gosh.
You're lucky I'm even in this dump. Woman
Here,
of my
Kim.
caliber. Now, what's the meaning of all this? Who's the culprits?
These two.
How many bikes you got altogether between you?
In the house, there's seven
here.
Why have you put up with this?
This is our lifestyle. This is what we do every single weekend.
Your life, dear, is down the loo, dear. Oh, the whole house is grease monkey, isn't it?
I want my life and my house back.
And that's why we're here.
Kim and Mike have heard Diana's rumblings and motor right into touring the house. First up, the living room / garage.
Now let me understand this room. You have Christmas decorations, an exercise ball, motorcycle bikes, coolers, CDs, and a broken desk. Right.
This could be a beautiful room. You do know that, don't you?
This is my room.
But it's a perfect garage.
You've got to stop your nonsense, dear, because you can't be serious, can you?
I want to see the rest of the house. Up those stairs.
Next up on the grubby tour, Candace's reeking room.
This room stinks.
How long's this been here, dear?
I don't know.
I'm not done, Kim.
Oh, you dirty thing. Oh. I mean, do you get lots of flies in this room?
Fruit flies sometimes.
Fruit flies? You sleep with fruit flies?
Sometimes.
Smells like a big, sweaty old man who hasn't had a bath for a year. And I see a young, pretty girl. This is ridiculous, isn't it?
Kim, the smell, the smell.
The smell of dirty old man.
smell,
dear.
the
It's
smell.
not nice, dear, is it?
Next up, Lee Jr., Christy, and the TBA babies room.
Oh, now just look at this.
What's your step? What's your step?
This is disgusting. Lovey, you can't continue like this, can you? There's a baby arriving.
Come on. You're one of North America's top road racers. Is that right?
Yes.
So you have to be really focused. But why can't you keep your room tidy?
You can't focus on a small bedroom. You are teenagers. It's disgraceful. What is that?
You want to edge it out?
It was there when we bought the house.
Now, can we have the truth? Because I recognise that. Not that I would dream. Pardon, dear.
Sex swing.
That's hot.
Where is the swing? Where is the swing?
Under the bed.
Little sneaky baby. You're going to put it up there for tonight, aren't you? Oh, Kim and Mike have gone. Get it up there. She's pregnant, you know, and it's probably due to the flaming swing. No wonder you've got poor eyesight. They say you go blind.
Kim and Mike have had their eyes open to all the grimy evidence they need to see. Motorcycle remains strewn throughout the house, moldy, rotten food, a dirty, cluttered room unfit for a newborn, and a mother ready to blow a gasket have caused the Coon house to skid out of control. And before Kim and Mike run completely out of gas, they take a break to refuel.
Kim, this house is a greasy garage.
Oh, it definitely is.
Well, none of the rooms make sense.
They don't.
And you know, Lee Jr.'s is planning to have a child.
Well, I've got to sort that bedroom out for them.
What about Diana? She needs her own room in this house that she can just escape from all the motorbike madness.
She's earned it, hasn't she?
But you know what fascinates me about you?
Oh, yeah.
Is the fact that you own and can operate a motorbike.
I do go out in my leathers and my crash helmet.
That's exactly how I envision it.
Is that right?
Yes, putting on my black leather gloves. And I ride that bike into the sunset I go.
I love it.
Yeah?
Coming up,
The Doggy Day Spa is now open for business.
the motorcycle garage goes to the dogs.
You should be digging in. You're a real grease monkey, you are.
The Coon family are living like a bunch of grease monkeys. But now that there's a baby on the way, it's time to wipe up the oil slick.
I honestly can't ignore it anymore.
And neither can Mike or Kim. Since the living room is a garage and Candace's room is a kitchen, then using the dining room for a dog wash shouldn't be out of the question for the Coons. Mike and Kim are here to drive the point home that each room has to have a rightful purpose. It's time for the wake-up call.
Now, Coon family, Kim and I strongly believe that your house just doesn't make sense.
So we thought, to be in tune with how you like to live, we're going to turn your kitchen into a
Doggy Day Spa. So the place where you dine, you will actually be able to give your dogs a bath. Let's start. The Doggy Day Spa is now open for business.
Yes. Oh, a clean bum. Whilst you're bathing the dog and you can dip your hands in
Enjoy
dog
some
water
food, have something to
and
eat.
enjoy some food, because you see, every day you've got to be eating food. There's got all sorts of stuff on it from those motorbikes. Because you
There you
enjoy
go.
the food with
That's
extra.
normal.
I mean,
Perfect.
mocking. Anyone for a great? You should be digging in. You're a real grease monkey, you are.
Not sure if Dad's got the point yet, so Kim hammers it home.
You don't differentiate between where you should have these and where you shouldn't. Food's for a kitchen, dogs don't belong on it, the motorbike doesn't belong. You know, we're trying to get your house what it should be, you see. Because I don't know what the hell this house is right now, do you?
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Let's have a donut now. Oh, why not?
Now, if you can decide you want your house to be like it should be, we'll close the doggy parlour. If not, we might as well leave it here.
I definitely want this doggy day spa closed.
Do you think your family do? They learned a lesson.
They better have.
Are we all on board to turn this house around?
Yes. Yes.
this is ridiculous. I mean, it's kind of a slap in the face, I guess, and it just brings everybody back to reality.
But the reality is that not everyone has got the message.
Watch your mouth.
Grow up, bud, okay? He's got to start doing stuff for himself. They need to learn.
Oh, definitely a constant battle in this whole household. Candace, bring out.
Today! Candace is also driving at her own speed and isn't in the mood to do any cleaning.
Like, oh my gosh, I don't want to clean. Obviously, you haven't cleaned your room like I asked you to. This is supposed to be for the baby.
I know, but my drawers are all full of stuff. Like, they're packed. I have no room
With
for my
garbage.
clothes. Yeah, but it's stuff that I want to keep, some of it.
Why am I the only one that has to do this crap? Yogurt containers.
Every time I try cleaning, I just get bored.
There's no reason for it, is there?
No.
So then do something about it. What my family needs, some. A good swift kick. It has been so long since I've had any organization in this house, I couldn't even tell you where to even begin.
But Mike begins to get Lee Jr. in the game by focusing his eyes on the prizes that, much like everything else in this house, are haphazardly heaped in a mess.
Let's start with this one. First place.
Those ones are very, important trophies.
This doesn't make sense. Kim would be livid.
Yeah.
What? We've got a flip-flop amongst your trophies. This is important to you? Which ones are the most important to you?
Probably the cups and a couple of the big ones.
You've got so many things to showcase. It doesn't seem like you're really proud of yourself because you just kind of bury everything into a closet. What I can do, though, is challenge you to actually make a showcase for all of your trophies. Whether it's 10, whether it's 20, I don't know. But take pride in what you've done, because what you've done is pretty amazing.
Deal.
Deal.
A little while later, Kim shows Lee how to give some tender, loving care to the house's vintage wallpaper that has been subject to all kinds of greasy motorcycle hands.
Now, I'm going to tell you something. You can go to the shop now and buy wallpaper that washes. This one you can't, but you can lightly clean the muck off it, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. I've got here a bowl, and this is just tepid water. I don't want to take the paper off. You know the washing powder that washes clothing?
Mm-hmm.
I've just put quite a generous dollop in there. And all I'm going to do is I'm dipping it in. I can tickle it a bit with the moisture, but not wet. I can't do that. Now, all I'm going to do is gently, I'm going to show you something that I think will totally amaze you. It should be a lot of shades lighter. That's what's come off it. That's dust of the years.
Man, that's bad.
That is just not believable. Crikey Moses. Absolutely beautiful, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Too bad you can't say the same for this messy mound where the new baby is supposed to lay his head.
We are not prepared.
I don't think anybody can be really prepared for it.
Yeah.
Kim and Mike disagree. They're gonna get the couple on the right track and make their room fit for a little racer.
There's a lot of work to be done before this child arrives.
No time to scratch your bum when the baby's born.
To hammer this home, Kim and Mike have a little surprise up their sleeves.
You have a space yet?
Oh dear.
Oh my God.
Coming up, will this couple be able to get it in the right gear?
How we doing?
I don't know how to do this.
Well, I have glass in there.
Motorcycle madness is causing this household to careen out of control.
Candace, I don't even know what to say anymore. Watch your mouth.
Mike and Kim are showing that once a new baby arrives, there will be no time for any idle pastimes.
There's no time to scratch your bum when the baby's born.
Kim and Mike have delivered a robot baby to show these parents-to-be just how much TLC a newborn really needs.
This is your little baby, arrived early, you see.
Yes. Get him to stop crying. There we go.
Oh, you're cute, love.
Now, Lee, it's time to change the baby.
It's tiddled
Baby,
itself,
yeah,
dear.
the baby's tiddled itself.
You give him a hand to change that baby. You do have to teach your men folk, I do feel this.
I don't know how to do this.
Well, you'd better start
We're starting
learning.
parenting courses next week.
All right, how we doing?
Is there another diaper in here?
You can't find the diapers because you haven't tidied the...
Where are the
I need the
diapers?
bottle.
What do you need?
Bottle.
Well, she's not even dressed. You gotta put some pants on her. She's cold.
No. All right, let's.
All right.
All right. The reason you can't dress the baby, dear...
It's because I don't know where anything is.
Why don't you know where anything is?
Because I can't find the floor.
So do you take the point You've got to prepare this room, a cupboard with everything for your baby. There you are. Look, isn't that nice and sound, you say?
Lesson learned, we need to organize this room. We need to be able to find stuff in a matter of seconds when the baby is crying. As of right now, we don't even have enough room in here to put a crib.
Do you think they got a point?
I think they did.
Oh, perfect.
Lovely, isn't it?
I would love to have a baby.
Oh, so would I.
But have a baby?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
As Christy and Lee Jr. swing into action, Candace is having trouble letting go of anything in her room.
It's really gross.
What is it?
It's sour cream.
Go throw that out. No, outside.
Enough is enough. So it's up to Kim to distract Candace with something shiny, while Mike gets up to something rotten in her bedroom.
Right, this is a ring box. It's Burke's sterling, real silver. I've got boiling water, and it's a glass bowl, and I've lined it with aluminum foil. This is clothes washing powder. If this was a silver coating, I would wreck it totally. It would tear all the coating off it. It's got to be solid silver, which this is. In we go, lovey. Drop it in. And what happens is, the darkness off that silver, the dirt, transfers itself onto the aluminum foil. This is going darker and darker. Whip that out, my love. Take all the soap off it in the bowl, and then I'm just going to polish it round. Oh, my goodness. God, you know, it pleases me to pieces. Yippee. This has taken about 1.5 minutes because it's 60 years of dirt. They are, lovey. Look.
That was pretty cool.
A thing of beauty is a joy forever.
And a reeking thing will stink forever. But will Candace be able to GPS through her disaster to locate the grossness that lays within?
Maybe. Have you done it? It's done. It's all in there. Do you think she's gonna get the point?
Let me call her. Candace! Hello, my dear. Hi. You seem to be very unenthusiastic, dear. I've noticed with you, we discussed tidying. I don't want to do it. I can't be bothered. You've got to bother.
Well, I cleaned my room a couple weeks ago, but not cleaned it, just tidied up a little bit. It's been a long time.
The bananas, the rotten milk, and heaven knows what else you got hidden there. So we've put a few little things in that room.
We need you to go in that room right now and find the things you can't ignore.
Oh my gosh, Kim, this... You gotta find them.
What have you got in your nose?
I came prepared. This is disgusting. Let's go. Dig deep.
Dig deep. You've got to be quick.
You're gonna pass out and die if you don't find it. Are you okay?
No.
Come on, kid. Oh, come on, let's see what you find. Number 1, good. What was this?
What's that?
Oh, are you kidding me?
We gotta find 4, darling. There's 4.
Now sniff where it's stronger. Get on the floor.
Go down this go.
Oh, there, yes. Yes. Number 2. We got number 2.
You found that. You
Yes.
found that.
The fishes.
Oh, it's not more possible.
All right. Okay.
Oh, it's all
Come on. Why am I holding these things? Come on, Candace. There's 2 more.
Oh,
Candace, dig deep.
Oh, that's a better
There we
one.
go.
Rotten
Thought you
chicken.
get 4.
Come on, get hunted.
Where's number 3?
Come on.
Find it before we puke.
I can't find number 3 anywhere.
Find it. Ooh.
All right, stop,
Tell
stop.
it. Tell it.
We told you a bit of a lie. There's only 3 objects. We told you there was 4. So now, this is your lesson. I don't want that put back on the back. I want you to sort it all.
Okay.
We don't want you to ignore these smells anymore,
No, we
Candace. Help your family out.
Kind of smart me up a little bit. Don't bring food up to my room, and if I do, bring it downstairs. Don't leave it to get moldy and smelly, and yeah.
So Candace finally starts to de-stink her stanky room, and it looks like the whole family is getting on track. They've learned that it's not cool to have motorcycles in your living room, piles of garbage and rotten food in your bedroom, grease and grime on your walls, and mounds of clothes and junk in a room that's destined for a baby. But will 48 hours be enough time for this family to get ready for their final challenge?
Now, Coon family, your final challenge is this. We are going to have a racing-themed baby shower.
Cool. Yes, combine the love of bike with the love of the new baby, you say. You know, but we can only achieve that if the house looks lovely, you say.
The grease monkeying around is over.
Won't allow people in the house without it being clean.
Oh, well done. Now give her a nice, tidy house.
Oh, please.
We'll see you soon. Don't lay yourselves down, please.
We won't.
Diana puts her pedal to the metal and drives home her determination.
Get your bike in gear. Get the stuff upstairs so that I can finish with this room, please. The front room has to be empty. There's no ifs, ands, or buts, and if they don't do it, I'll throw the stuff in the garbage. So my foot has to be put down, and it's gonna stay down.
Coming up, will the family spin their wheels quick enough and get the house ready in time?
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go!
This motorcycle mad family is skidding out when it comes to living like winners.
This is supposed to be my front room, not your work room.
Kim and Mike came to put some high-test fuel into getting this family to polish up the oil slick they call a home.
Your life, dear, is down the loo, dear.
But with less than a few hours to go, will the Coon family go into overdrive to make this house gleam? Looks like Dad and Lee Jr. are putting some muscle into it to get it done in time.
Heads up!
Way easier than ruining the wallpaper going downstairs.
My family has been great in clearing this room out for me. The bikes are in the basement only. If they need to do work on them, it's downstairs in the basement.
We need to clean this house before the baby arrives.
There we go, babe. First piece of baby furniture.
I am beyond thrilled, but I don't feel like it's gonna be done. Like, I don't think it's gonna be finished in time. I want the bike out of my house. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go!
We're going to draw the line at the front porch.
It's going! Hurry up! Watch my door!
Shut that door so we don't have to listen to your mother anymore. Bye.
2 in the middle.
They're actually doing something. It's just amazing.
Whether Kim, Mike, and all their family and friends are amazed still remains to be seen. Their first pit stop is a reminder of how things used to be. It's the theater of shame.
So if you're ever tempted to neglect your home again, I don't think you will. Roll, please.
Roll the theater of shame.
Yeah, that's my friend. Oh my God.
It was just a workshop.
This is exactly how Lee had his room as a little boy.
So we blame you for this mess?
Yes.
The living room / motorcycle graveyard has now been transformed into a peaceful, emission-free sanctuary for Diana.
Not a spot of grease, just my stuff from my room.
And it's such a beautiful room now.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's Lee and Christy's room.
Oh my God.
Can't blame Grandma for that.
Lee Jr. Shamefully Jr.
The expectant parents' room has swung from a dumping ground to a winning space ready for a newborn baby.
Like, Krista, you really didn't take it seriously, but now it's tidy. You love it, dear, don't you?
I love it.
And you've moved the bed over.
Oh my God, Candace. Your room is really disgusting.
And it stunk.
It was a very ripe room.
And the reeking room has been aired out and is now the center of Candace's sweet-smelling universe.
This room that is now gorgeous.
Can you believe that's the same room? No, not at all. It's not chaos anymore. It's gonna stay that way.
We just said you clean the house up, we'll give you a baby shower. And by heavens, you've cleaned it up.
Definitely have to show off the house. Thank you. Wanted to show them that we could do it. And I mean, I especially wanted Kim to see this room done. I'm proud of my house, which is the first time in a long time.
Now that the house is clean, I can see that she's happier and more cheerful on her face and stuff. I can just see that.
I feel as if there's been a whole weight lifted off of my shoulders, knowing that our room and the house is safe to bring the baby in.
It's definitely a big change.
Yeah, we're definitely a family again.
You got it back,
Thanks
my
a
love.
lot. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kim.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Enjoy. Carry on with your party. Bye. Bye.
Though I really didn't mind sitting on a motorcycle.
Okay, I did.
on this episode of Kim's Rude Awakenings.
Customers always react though, if we quit and we don't ship it, we'll lose the order.
No.
A small business has led to big problems for this family.
You've taken over their bedrooms as well.
And it has to stop.
There's no escaping work in this house, although these kids are acting like they're already retired.
And you guys have to clean your room too.
Because your bone flaming eye launcher.
Domestic diplomats Kim Woodburn and Mike Shalhoub are on a serious mission. Their goal? To identify and confront messy and disorganized families and bring some sanity back into their lives and homes. Meet the Kurawitz family. Mom Lisa and Dad Peter run an environmental testing business from home, and they have 2 children, Hannah and Peter Jr.
Mom?
Yeah?
When's dinner? I'm hungry.
I just have to finish the shipping.
I want it now.
The home business takes a big bite out of family time and space. From Dad's workshop in the basement to Mom's workspace in the living room and filing cabinets in the kids' rooms, the home office is everywhere.
We only have one area for the family to get together because the business uses several rooms.
My dad has to work 24/7, trying to ship stuff out of the house.
But Dad isn't the only one dedicating all his time to the business. Mom is the VP of pretty much everything else.
We're not going to grow if we have one person doing all the work.
I'm having trouble with the printer.
Well, we're gonna have to put in an extra hour a day.
No. Quit at 6 o'clock.
If we quit and we don't ship it, we'll lose the order, and it's $500.
It is very stressful for everybody. Everybody gets kind of uptight and snapping at each other.
Hannah, I need my office. I have to phone somebody, and I have to check my
I'm doing
email.
homework.
You don't look like you're doing homework.
Right now, I don't have anywhere to really do my homework, and I try to do it at my dad's office, but he needs that space to work.
And that's the only work getting done in this home because housework has become a thing of the past, especially for the kids.
I don't really enjoy housework. Some people, it relaxes them. I'm not one of those people.
You're a bit getting so sassy, Hannah.
I'm not. It's just kind of boring. I have other stuff to do.
They need to learn how to do house cleaning.
Unfortunately, that sort of attitude runs in the family.
We have some issues with clutter. I actually have a good pair of glasses, and I can't find them.
Finding anything, including a little peace of mind, has become almost impossible in this house.
It's time to stop letting the business move into the family space.
Kim and Mike know it's time to get down to business. They're on their way to give this family a much-needed rude awakening.
Good morning, Kurawitz family. Kim and Mike here. We hear your house is like an office.
You've got to separate business from pleasure.
It's time to act like a family and not like a corporation. This is your rude awakening.
Let's go. Now watch yourself.
Come on.
Hello.
Are you
Lisa?
Lisa, dear?
Yes, I am.
Oh my gosh. Oh dear.
I think the office has taken the whole house over.
Where does everybody go to escape from the office?
We don't, really.
So this is where all the action happens for family time.
Yeah, and they don't go to their rooms, and they don't have friends in their rooms either, so.
Peter Jr., why is your bedroom so untidy?
There's a big filing cabinet in there, which doesn't give me a lot of space in my room.
Wait a second. So some of the office is in Peter's room?
As well, have you? You've taken over their bedrooms as well. What do you want?
So you're telling us that your bedrooms are kind of messy?
Yeah.
But you've made an effort.
Yeah.
Right now I'm feeling sorry for you two, but if I find you've lied to me, I'm going to lambaste you. That means my tongue will never stop lashing for the whole day.
Well, let's see the rest of this house.
Up first is Peter's workshop of horrors.
Oh, dear
Oh
God.
my gosh.
I don't know how you work because it's so untidy.
He loses a lot of things. He's always looking for parts. I think.
Lovey, this is an outrage, isn't it, Mike?
As we got busier, the system disintegrated.
You've got to face this fact. You may work from home, but I think you've got this right out of hand. And you're a terrible excuse maker.
I want to see the kids' room.
They're both blaming you, you know this, don't you?
Up you go. Up you go.
Like father, like son. There's been a system breakdown in Peter Jr.'s room, too.
Now, just a minute, young man. Who are you trying to con? And it's me downstairs defending you with your mother and father. This is a dump. Do you ever bring your friends up here?
No, I usually don't.
Why not, lovely?
Because it's usually hard to get around and there's not much to do in here.
Let's see your sister's room.
Next door, the little princess's castle has exploded.
Oh, my Hannah! What is this?
Out of 10, how many marks would you give this for tidiness?
9.
Don't be ridiculous.
Hannah, -9.
I wouldn't want your nerve jammed in my front tooth, because you've got some. What about these dolls' houses? What are you doing with them?
Shelving.
Don't be.
You're using dolls' houses as
She's
shelving?
not what? No prince is going to kiss you, is he, dear? He'd run a mile.
Kim! Go.
You're
Dad,
annoying
go.
me, get
You need
out.
to get out.
You're annoying me.
Kim's getting upset.
Kim and Mike have seen enough. This home business has grown out of control. The kids are on strike when it comes to housework, and Clutter has declared a hostile takeover of family time and space.
I forget.
The Kurawitz will have just 1 week to separate their office from their home and to put these kids to work when it comes to cleaning up. But before they can get started, Kim and Mike take a little time to put together their own business plan.
Kim, this house is an office.
Oh, definitely.
The basement, look around you.
Well, this is dreadful.
I need to teach this family balance. They have to be able to separate their work from their family.
You still got your office?
You know, I do have my office, but I'm actually in between secretaries right now.
I could be your secretary.
So what exactly could you offer me as my secretary?
Fringe benefits.
Coming up,
Cue the gorilla, please.
a big scary lesson for the Kurawitz family.
Slightly annoyed.
I feel squished.
Lisa and Peter work from home, but their home isn't working.
Oh, dear
Oh
God.
my gosh.
Their office space is never ending,
You've taken over their bedrooms as well.
and their kids don't do anything to help.
I don't really enjoy housework.
Kim and Mike need to demonstrate just how much of a beast a home business can be. And if it continues to take over, life in this house will get even more wild and out of control. It's time for the wake-up call.
Kim and I are concerned that your business is taking over your house. There's no room in the house for you guys to actually just be as a family.
We'll show you what it really means when the whole house is taken over.
Cue the gorilla, please.
The gorilla is a second business that's taking your home over.
Kim and Mike are trying to make it clear that this family can no longer ignore the big elephant,
see the TV.
or in this case, gorilla, in their home.
Slightly annoyed.
I feel squished.
Well, don't you feel squished all over the house?
Yes, I do.
This is just one of the same, loving.
Have you gotten the point?
I get the point.
Are you guys ready to clean up?
Yes. We're ready to clean up.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Deflate the gorilla, please. They got the point.
There's no comfort at all, is there? And that's the home you created.
The business has taken over this house, and it has to stop. You guys have some work to do. Let's go, Kim.
I could see their point that it will just get more and more out of control. So we're happy to get the process started.
Now, Lisa, the biggest problem in this household is that your business is taking over the entire home.
Yes.
We need to go vertical.
Okay.
Mike introduces a new piece of furniture that will hopefully take this office to new heights.
Bam.
Oh, that's awesome. I can get everything in there.
We've got all your file holders in here. All right?
Okay.
You can label everything. We've got boxes. But the only person that's going to be able to organize this properly is you.
Okay.
Everything has to find a place.
Okay.
And your business won't overtake your family.
Yeah.
Yay! Okay, get to work.
Okay. It will be wonderful. It has doors on it so it can hide everything away, and it's nice and tall, so I have lots of room inside. I think it'll be great.
Mike has taught Mom how to separate business from pleasure, and she's hoping that Kim can introduce Hannah to the business of cleaning.
I haven't really taught them how to do a lot of household chores.
Going to make you a very reasonably priced all kitchen cleaner. Let me show you, my love. I'm running that, my love, okay? So let's put that right there. Water. And in this one, I'm going to put about half cheap white vinegar. The vinegar cuts the grease. I want to kill bacteria. Go to the health food store and you buy essential oil. This particular one is eucalyptus. So 3 generous drops was that is all. Eucalyptus is rather powerful, you know. Then, my love, I pop it in here. Oil and water do not mix. I put that bottle to stand down. I need to shake it before I use it. Lovely, isn't it?
But despite Kim's best efforts, Hannah and cleaning still don't mix.
I don't really help out around the house. Cleaning is not dignified.
Back in the family room, Mom has to put the office organizing on hold because, as Dad points out, it's business as usual.
You need a copy?
Yes, I do.
Are you going to be done soon, or do you want dinner now or later?
Later's fine.
Can you check for me in the freezer and see what stuff I have for dinner? Because Hannah's desperately hungry.
Can she check?
She says she's doing homework.
Can I do it after I just call Ron?
Okie dokie.
Mike can sense that this family relationship could still use some more work. He brings them out back for a demonstration on balancing work and family.
Kurawitz family, you're balancing a lot of things. This balancing beam is going to represent life. You need to walk. Once you get to the middle, I want a little cuddle, a little love. 'Cause you always have to have time to love your spouse. Ready, Mom and Dad?
Ready.
Ready. Balance life.
It might look easy until Mike instructs the kids to throw some of life's little challenges at Mom and Dad.
This will symbolize life's little challenges that get thrown at us. Kids, toss the balls. Come on. Oh. Come on, Mom and Dad. Go for the cuddle. Oh. Yes! Everybody stop, 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 stop throwing the balls. Kids, stop throwing the balls at your parents. Now, did we get the point?
Yes, we get the point.
We need to have a meeting in the house right now about balancing life.
It is really hard to balance when things are coming at you like that, but I guess that's what life's like. Things are coming at you all the time.
I loved having free reign to whip tennis balls with my parents. I love having free reign to whip tennis balls in general.
Mike has a more gentle approach to balancing work and family, and this one doesn't include balls.
There are 3 really important things that we have to do to separate our work life from our home and family life. First thing you have to do is you have to create a buffer. You need something that you like to do to unwind from all your work. What's your buffer gonna be?
Exercise.
Great buffer. Once you start the buffer, there's no more work. Next thing we wanna do is we wanna rule out all shop talk. When you sit down at your dinner table with your family, that's gonna be where you actually get to talk about family things. No more shop talk.
Okay.
I think that's a great idea.
Now, third and final thing, which I find is the most important thing, date night. You two need the love. You need the love for each other.
What has she told you?
No, she hasn't told me anything, but you have to put a date night in stone, write it down on a calendar, and make it a priority. Because without you two, there's no business, there's no home, and there's no love.
I think that's a good idea.
From now on at 6 o'clock, the office is shut down. We agree on that?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I think it's a lot more reasonable. I don't want to go to sleep talking about bank statements and receivables.
So Mom receives Mike's message loud and clear, but Dad needs to reread the memo.
We're gonna have to start quitting at 6 o'clock tomorrow.
No, Mike said quit at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Coming up, Kim and Mike push these kids into the workforce.
Hurry up! There's a lot of useless things up there.
Include you two.
The Kurawitz family have started to separate their business life from their home life.
I think the office has taken the whole house over.
And they've learned that making time for family must be a priority.
From now on at 6 o'clock, the office is shut down.
But the kids are still having a hard time understanding the concept of cleaning.
Stop, darling. It's so boring.
But Mom is motivated to clean up the mess and something else that's been getting under her skin for quite a while. Her dog's little flea problem.
It was way, way worse than it is now because I'm trying to make an effort.
And Kim bites at the opportunity to teach Lisa one way to say farewell to fleas for good.
At least you've got your vacuum cleaner here. And I'm going to give you a tip because you've got this. Your dog is so beautiful. But you know he could pick up a flea.
Yep.
However clean you keep him, he pops in that garden for a second. You just go and buy a collar for eggs, mainly, and fleas. Because they die instantly, the eggs will not survive. Drop in your collar like that. Okay? And then when you're vacuuming, any eggs that get in there, any fleas that he's dropped off him, will land in there. And this will kill them.
Really?
The problem is people will vacuum rugs and they've got animals. They haven't got anything in here. And as the fleas, if there are any fleas being picked up in here, or the eggs, what a wonderful warm place for them to hatch.
They stay in there?
They will eventually eat their way out and go all over the place.
Ugh.
So consequently, back on your animal probably. But by having that collar in there, anything that goes in there is it will be dead.
I'll leave it in there.
Yeah, sure you will. It's in, my love. It's not going anywhere. Heaven help a bug that goes in there. But you'll hear... and the bag will be throbbing, dear. But they're dying, dear. Suckers.
That's a good thing.
Suckers.
Mom gets to work right away.
I forget.
But as usual, she isn't getting any help from the kids.
Hannah, what are you doing?
Can I finish the chapter?
You're just starting the chapter. Close the book and get busy.
I'm a busy person, and sometimes there's no time for cleaning.
So Mom and Dad are still the only ones pulling their weight, and Kim and Mike know it.
Not touched, is it? Oh, I've had enough of this.
But go easy on them. Go easy on them.
Hannah, Peter, wherever you are, get in this lounge. You haven't touched those rooms. Hannah, why haven't you done your room?
I don't know.
Because you're bone-flaming eyed, aren't you? Why haven't you touched your room, you little beast?
I've been watching TV.
Listen, you two. Kim and I are gonna give you exactly 1 minute to go up into your room and collect the most useless things you have upstairs. I want 3 from each of you.
Once you bring it down, it's being thrown out.
Go!
Get your lazy bones up those
Useless
stairs.
things! Useless things, kids!
The kids have been forced to go to work. They have just 1 minute to find 3 things that can be pitched out.
Hurry up!
There's a lot of useless things up there.
Including you two.
30 seconds! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get down here,
Get down
Hannah.
here like a 93-year-old. Now.
Here we go.
All right. Now, all right. What's that?
It's a hamster wheel.
And you honestly don't want it?
No, because I don't have a
Well
hamster.
done. And you, what's this?
I think it's a thingy.
You think it's a thingy? What school do you go to? Right.
Okay, thingy's out.
Put it down. If you could do that in a minute, how much more stuff have you got up there? Do you see what I'm saying to you?
You two have to take ownership of your bedrooms and do it yourself. Got it?
So far, Kim and Mike have taught the Kurawitz family that a home office can't take over the entire house, that they need to plan for family time, and that the kids need to keep their own space clean and livable. But has this family learned enough to go to work on the final challenge?
We taught you all you need to know. Told you how to get a lovely home that becomes a home plus a business separated. When we come back, if it's all done, we're going to have a party.
Right. There's a lot of work to be done.
Oh, no, well.
And it's only up to you guys. Kim, my darling, after you.
Make sure you don't let me down. There'll be trouble. And as for you, get on with it. Lazy bones.
Turning this office back into a home will take a lot of hard work from everyone in the family.
Lisa, could you give me a hand with the shelf in the basement?
She's doing my room right now, Dad.
You're supposed to be doing your room.
But she's helping.
Helping or doing it all?
She's helping.
And next door, it looks like Hannah is still on break as well.
Hannah, why are you reading? I need to keep my eye on you, Hannah. Okay, start looking.
Look, $5.
Well, there you go. Aren't you lucky you started looking through? I'm very stressed when the house is a mess because I can't find things and people usually blame me for not having the things that they need. Okay, it's 3:15. Let's get busy. Turn in that direction.
I don't really like it right now.
When you least expect it, I will be back.
Coming up, will the kids finally come around, or will Mom have to keep working overtime?
If I come in here to clean up, I'm just bringing a shovel, and you won't get to save anything.
The Kurawitz have been working all week to separate business from pleasure.
From now on at 6 o'clock, the office is shut down.
They've learned that properly organizing their home office will help make time for the family.
You've taken over their bedrooms as well.
And while Mom and Dad are working overtime to get the house ready for their party, the kids still need a little more motivation.
Then you guys have to clean your rooms
Not
too.
gonna happen.
Okay, Dad's not hooking up the internet until it's done.
Fine.
Now I'm serious.
Fine. Fine, go ahead.
No TV.
No TV. Guys, both of you get up and go upstairs.
So Dad has said the magic words. No cleaning equals no TV or internet.
It is overwhelming because there is so much of it and I kind of don't really know where to start.
I'm gonna give you 15 minutes. When I come back, I want to see the clothes picked off the floor.
Peter Jr. gets down to business. And next door, Hannah has finally found her inspiration.
Hey, I found a quarter. I was thinking while I was cleaning that there was a bright light at the end of the tunnel. The tunnel of clutter had a bright light. How does this work? There we go.
Everyone is pitching in, and this family business is finally picking up.
I've never done dishes before.
There's been a little bit of protesting, you know, like I said, the work to rule kind of mentality that, yeah, I'll do this, but under protest, and I'm not. But overall, they've been pretty good, and I think they're going to step up. I have every confidence.
The Kurawitz have finally come together to turn their home office back into a home. But is it too little, too late?
I'm running out of time.
Kim, Mike, and family and friends are on their way for a final inspection. But up first, a look at how this office used to be run. It's the theater of shame.
When Kim and I first came into this house, it was truly an office upside down. Ooh. This is Peter Sr.'s work area.
Oh, a little messy.
Little messy.
Disorganized.
The workshop went from a room full of chaos, clutter, and hazards to a safe and clean space to do work in.
This is unbelievable.
My goodness me.
It's an organized workshop.
It's wonderful.
Here's the office taking over more of the house.
Oh, man.
The living room / office was a confusing space that didn't allow for any family time. Now, home and work can live together, and the office can actually be closed.
Look at how much more space you have now. Everyone can enjoy the family room. This is Peter Jr.'s bedroom.
Oh, Peter.
That is very messy.
Peter Jr.'s room was not only messy, it was also part of the home office. Now it's clean, organized, and all his own.
You've done yourself proud.
Holy jeez.
And Hannah's room went from an absolute nightmare to a dream room fit for a queen, or at least a princess.
It's very modern, it's very cool, and it's very, like, it's stunning.
It's just beautiful, it really is. I'll say something for this family, all their friends and relatives. They work very hard.
Yeah, the
I've been
transition has
truthful.
been unbelievable. I think it's time to party.
I think you've earned it, haven't you?
We're a great transition. The office is now a home. Cheers.
I think there'll be a better balance between the house and the business.
I think there has been a marked change because the kids know that there's a limit on the business now. I think they feel like they have more room in the house, that they can be who they are and they don't have to worry that they're infringing on our work life.
This is great, eh?
It looks so much bigger.
Yeah.
They did a great job, and I know that the family's been working like crazy all weekend.
I'll be able to keep friends in my room and play with them. And I have a space that I can do homework. I was surprised, actually. It's very rewarding, more so than giving blood.
Thank you, everybody. It's been great. Bye there. Thank you.
Lovely. You're a lovely little chap. You're a lovely little chap.
Thank you so much. All right, everybody. We'll see you later. Thank you. Bye.
I'm looking forward to having a date night. I think we can manage to do that.
I'm hoping that we'll be a lot more efficient with the business, and I'm hoping we're going to be a lot more efficient as a family.
I wouldn't trade this experience for anything.